Hello and
Hey.
welcome, friends. I'm James. This is Megan.
Grandma.
And this is Off Cost Games, where we play games. We play board games here, and we're hoping to play some games and share them with you, and help you find a game you like, so that you can share it with the people you care about. So, this is a new series we're doing, Games with Grandma. This is my mom.
Yep.
We call her Grandma because she's
I'm
grandma to my kids, right? And in any case, we played lots of games. What's your favorite board game?
Terra Mystica.
Okay. Are you saying that because it's your favorite, or it's because the one that came to mind like that?
A little bit of both.
Okay,
honestly.
okay.
A little bit of both.
That's fair. Here, we're gonna try something new. We're gonna make some coffee here. We both love coffee. We have a Chemex. I've never used one. I have no idea. I think I put way too much coffee in here, frankly.
Strong coffee is good.
But we're gonna give this a whirl, and we're gonna try and brew some coffee while we talk about this. So, Terra Mystica is your favorite game. How many hours do you think we have into Terra Mystica?
Hundreds.
I think it's hundreds.
Hundreds and hundreds of hours.
I agree.
For sure.
Yeah,
It's a great game.
I think we've
It's a
played
great
Terra
game.
Mystica probably 100 times, right?
More than any other game.
And we've played, the four of us, we've each played every single faction like at least 5-6 times, and our favorites way more than that, right?
Yeah,
So
very true.
I think definitely we've done lots and lots and lots of. It's not the right kettle for this, maybe.
Why not?
Well, because it's supposed to be a little pour-overy, and that's kind of hard to achieve with this particular kettle. I'm concerned about my results here. We'll see how it goes. I bet you
First attempt.
If Jared was in chat, he would have something to say. But that's okay. So anyways, on this series, we're playing games that are new to us, mostly. Certainly new to
me.
you, okay? And so we're just working our way through the alphabet. We started with Azul last week.
A lot of fun.
To
That
kick
was
it
an
off.
awesome
I think
game.
Azul is it is a top 10 game of all time for me, for sure. It's the first game that comes to mind when I think of a game that everybody should own. I'm not sure that that's
For two
actually
people.
a thing. Yes, for exactly two
game.
people. For
Two-person
exactly two
game.
people.
Yeah.
Right? But if you ever play games with just two, Azul is pretty much mandatory, I think.
A must play. Must play.
Certainly a must play, probably about as close as you get to a must own, in my opinion. But in any case, maybe I need to use the other kettle. I have the pour over kettle, which has a thin little spout, right? So anyway, all that aside, today we're just working our way through the alphabet, and we are on the letter B. So we've got Bandada. I kickstarted this. It's signed by the designer. Haven't played it yet. It's been sitting on the shelf of opportunity for no fewer than 3 years.
And then this one?
And then this one is Bosk. And and the theme here with both of these games is these are largely about nature. Okay, so in Bandada, we are photographers taking pictures of birds.
Nice.
That's the theme. Okay, and Bosk, we're actually trees that are growing, and the trees grow in the springtime, and then they drop leaves in the fall.
Okay.
And so we got some vaguely nature music on the go, and a couple nature games to play.
Sounds great.
I feel like I really should have read up more on how to use a Chemex competently before I did this, but I'm gonna put just a teeny bit more water and then let this sit, and then some coffee. Mind you, I think that you could drink all of this coffee. And
I could.
You'd happy. Oh, I don't want to overdo it though. I don't want to spill. Okay, we're gonna call it there.
Okay.
This looks deeply concerning when I look at that. I don't know. I'm not sure what to think. We'll see how it tastes. That will tell us everything we need to know.
Looks delicious to me.
Okay. All right, maybe I'm just being a little self-critical, a little self-conscious. All right, so we're going to start with Bandada.
Okay.
So this is a game about photographing birds. Also, John, welcome in. Nice to see you. So we have never played this game. It is still in shrink in here. I'll let you open those up while I put the forbidden candy over here in our forbidden candy jar. When we fill this up, I'm going to be doing a marathon stream. It's getting there for sure. So it's, you know, 2/3, 3/4 of the way. And we're playing a lot of new games lately. So this is probably going to fill up on the faster side.
That's a good thing.
We did cheat a little. We put Sarah's flute came with a thing that's like, you know, size of my head. So we did cheat a little on that, but overall it's coming together.
Best of intentions.
Something
Good
like
intentions.
That. You know what I realize? I really need, and I had intended to bring out but didn't, was I'm gonna have to put this.
You need
filter,
me to go grab a
like,
little plate.
No, I don't need you to grab to go get it. I'm gonna go get one.
That's even better.
And you are going to regale people with a wonderful story.
I don't know about that.
Okay, well you don't have to do
what
that.
People want to hear about?
But sitting here awkwardly is awful.
Is
so,
not good.
Well, I don't know.
That's not fair.
I'm abandoning you to the wolves, and we'll see how this
Okay,
goes.
well,
I'll be back in 60 seconds. I'm just gonna go grab a plate from inside the house.
all right. Well, let's look at some of these cards and see what we have here.
Try out the card cam. Set it down on that little.
Oh,
thing.
yes. Let me try.
See if it works.
Okay. So, not knowing how this works, not able to do it, James. It's a fail. No. Not quite sure how that card cam works. I failed. This is a Indian Paradise flycatcher and a fire-tailed sunbird. It's a real shame that you guys can't see how this works. James just kind of threw me into this and it's not working. That's okay. We have a Mexican trogon and a white bellbird. That's kind of cool. Has a really long tail to it. It's pretty. No, you threw me under the bus. I tried. Look it. Card.
Yeah.
And I tried here.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I tried there.
Oh,
and
hey,
here.
you know what? It's
What?
because I didn't turn the camera on.
Well, that's kind of nasty.
I forgot. Honestly, I used to leave it on all the time.
Yep.
And it's only recently that I've started turning it off.
Well, these are really pretty.
They are really pretty. Let's see if this works.
Ah.
It still does
It
not.
does not work, so
It is being very cranky.
you
with us.
fail.
I fail.
You fail.
I get to just
Yep.
like own that. It is a personal failure. Everything is my fault. Never forget.
Well,
Always remember.
be a teacher.
Hey,
Show me
legend.
how to
Please
use the
entertain-
equipment.
It's amazing in my imagination. Is that a skill issue
It
for
is a
me having failed, or
yes.
for my mother not knowing how to course correct? Hard to say.
I'm technically challenged.
I think
Everyone knows
it's
that.
my fault. Next
take
time,
this.
no. I'm going to set this off.
Okay.
Next time, so you know.
Okay.
This is where the stream deck is. Front. You see how it says? That's overhead.
Yeah.
That's the overhead one.
Ooh.
Okay. And then in theory, that still doesn't work.
No.
It doesn't sometimes it doesn't want to cooperate. It's kind of a pain in the butt, honestly.
Excuses.
It is a total excuse.
Sounds like a skill issue
wow.
to me.
Even you
See,
are saying that. That's just
I'm a newbie,
that's
so
just cruel. Hey,
I
it's
get
working.
a little bit of a pass
It's working.
for being
Look at that.
thrown under
Look
the
at that.
bus.
Show
and-
off a card
Yep.
while I go.
Oh
put
my
this away.
God.
I cannot believe you.
All right,
You-
let's just.
Be so cruel to me.
Oh, some of these cards are. I've mixed them all up now, James, but
Hey,
such is life.
such is life. It wouldn't
What?
be a stream without some issues.
Okay, well, this is
technical
one I told
or
you guys
skill.
about before.
Hey.
There you go.
There you go. Nice. It is. They're really gorgeous.
Yeah,
So
they're
this is
lovely.
What, an Indian paradise flycatcher and a fire-tailed sunbird.
And
really
I have
gorgeous cards.
to fix these cards because I seriously
You seriously?
made a mess of them.
Okay.
I'm
That's
sorry.
okay. Op cost fail. Go team Grandma Op cost. There you go. All right. The good news is we got our coffee made.
That's a good
We
thing.
get to try it for
you go.
science. Is it going to be terrible? We will find out. We will find out. It does.
Hmm.
Color looks a little iffy. I think
It smells really good.
I think I need to try a finer grind. But we started with what I use for my AeroPress because I wasn't sure. I don't think there's any think about it. I for sure need to try a finer grind. The water was kind of going right through that thing. So
now that I've sorted out your cards,
have you?
I think
Okay.
we
got a little
can figure
bit.
this out.
We got a little bit left here. Good.
Oh, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Did you swirl
I
to
did.
cool it?
I did.
How many swirls?
Lots. You didn't hear it sloshing.
I was sorry. So tell everyone why you're swirling.
Okay. Jesus, I bought a Chemex, but this is like a gimmicky one that has these little nubbins, and it's supposed to aerate the coffee to make it taste better and cool it down. And Grandma here is a bit of a wuss when it comes to temperature. Not even that. She's not a wuss. She really wants to drink this coffee in like 5 seconds or less, so she'll put ice cubes in it. But we don't have ice cubes out here in the studio.
Yeah.
So she's just got to suffer.
I enjoy my coffee.
What's there?
I like it served hot. I cool it down with 3 ice cubes.
Exactly.
So
3.
I can promptly.
No more, no less.
Yeah.
Do you count it out?
No.
4's no. It was way out.
4 is too cold, too cool. I'm not wanting a cold coffee. I don't want an iced coffee. I just want to be able to drink it quickly.
I had a Twitch streamer gift me Bandada, and I met them in person to play board games. Wow.
Wow.
Who was that, Legends? That's cool. I have had this for a long time, and I haven't played it before now. So I'm happy to get it to the table. John said start talking, but he was in here. Maybe that was from earlier.
Oh, I'm sure that had to do with me when you abandoned
when I
your
abandoned
mother.
you.
And I was trying to figure out how to. What he doesn't realize is where I'm sitting, I can't read the computer monitor even with glasses.
Okay,
so
let. Oh, this computer monitor.
yeah, no, it's just
You can't read that?
It's would really have to focus.
Board game spam. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
no,
I
it's
haven't
kinda
seen that
hard.
stream in a while. You're right. I mean, I admittedly I haven't been on it lately, but yeah, I haven't seen them. They were very sporadic streamers, I found. I hope that they'll get back to it and we'll see more from them soon. Can you roll those 12 dice?
I can do that. Is that 12 here?
Yes.
Okay.
3 of each color. There's black, blue, and yellow. Same as
Would you
these
like them in the
tokens.
center?
Sure. Just don't make a huge mess. There you go.
A little bit of a mess, but
All right, so we roll all 12 and we arrange them by color
Okay.
onto here. I'll allow
okay,
you
I
to,
can
do that.
and probably in order, right? Oh, like
Well, if you want, I think.
Sure,
I
like
think you
that?
just put them on.
Is that okay?
Sure, sure. Yes, absolutely. Shuffle these up. They did have a newborn baby and seemed to be active.
yellow's interesting.
I'm not sure. What
There you
about
go.
yellow?
Well, you
the-
got 2 5s and 2
the numbers.
1s. There you go.
All right.
So
Would you prefer to be white or
what do you
black?
think?
Black like your soul.
Yes, I will be black. You can be white.
Okay. And then this is like our score tracker.
Okay.
Okay. So we can just put our cubes up here for now. We both have 0 points. I don't know if we use these in the base game of this. Those are bird seed. We do not use them for now. Okay.
Oh, the bags are birdseed?
Yeah.
Okay.
But for now, we're going to play the sort of introductory game, and we don't we'll never need these. These are for the solo game.
Okay.
But this is a game for 1 or 2 players. So we're not going to need those. And then these components here are for when we're playing like kind of the full version of the game. So do you want to flip out 3 cards for us here?
I can do that.
Okay. So this game is quite straightforward. Okay, where what's going to happen is that you're going to draft a card.
Yep.
Okay. And you get to take the action that's shown at the top, and then you score the action that's shown on the bottom.
Okay.
Or not action, but the scoring condition on the bottom. So for instance, this card here, if I took this one, you could see it up there,
Yep.
right? So I'm going to add +1 to 3 blue dice. Okay. And then after I do that, I'm going to score 1 point for every 6 of any color. Okay. You can ignore this thing on the side. It doesn't matter for us.
Okay.
Okay. And then a significance of this is that you're going to score this card when you take it, and then you're going to score it at the end of the round and at the end of every subsequent round. Okay. We're going to play 4 rounds.
Okay.
So each card gets scored at least twice, and the card you take in like the first round will end up getting scored 5
But you're only
times.
doing the action once.
Yes, correct. Okay. And the dice, they like roll over. So like a 6 becomes a 1.
Yeah.
Okay. And like if you have to, some of them require you to get like straights or things like that, like consecutive dice, and like 5, 6, 1 is consecutive.
5, 6, yes.
Because it rolls over.
Yes.
Right. And some will have you flip dice or things like that as actions, like flip 1. Dice always add up to 7, right? So if you flip a 4, it's a 3.
Dice add to 7?
Depends on, what do you mean? There's
1
6.
to 6.
There's 6. Yeah. Okay.
So how do you get 7?
Sorry. If you flip a die, the total is always 7. So the other side of the 6 is a 1.
Yep.
Okay. And the other side of a 4 is a 3, and the other side of a 2 is a 5.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. There you go.
The way you said it, it just.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I bought Bosk from Duchess, but I did hang out in person with both designers of Bosk in Las Vegas. That's cool. Nice. That's awesome, Legends. I have not yet to play Bosk. Putting it together was not fun. It's got a lot of trees that are like that standee on the top there, where they're
This one.
Yeah, right. So there you have to punch them out, and everything has like a thin little piece in this little spot that you have to punch out. And there's like 50 of these. And like they're each 2 parts. It took forever and made a huge mess. All right. We surely have to rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first. Don't knock your coffee over.
I won't.
I'm just going to set
I
that
intend
over
to
there.
enjoy it.
Okay, good.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Got you. Okay, that was painful.
That was fun.
Yeah, well, of course
That
it
was
was. Of course it
fun.
was. Of course it was. All right, so I will go first.
Okay.
So I'm going to draft a card,
Yep.
and then it gets replaced, and you're going to draft one. And so on. Okay, so coffee's okay. It's a little.
It's a week.
A little. Yeah. I need to do a finer grind for sure.
Yeah.
That's the miss there. Okay, so what can I do here? I can score 1 point per 2, 4, or 6 that are yellow. That doesn't look particularly promising right now.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can score points for any colored set of 3. Ooh, you score 7 points if there's no sets of 3. That's intriguing. That's interesting. There are sets of 3. Are there sets of 3?
Yes. No. Cool.
There's a set of 3 ones.
There's 3
There's
ones.
3 ones.
And that's it.
And that's it. There's 3 2s as well. Right? But I wonder.
You're going to take this card.
It's intriguing.
Yeah.
1 point for any colored 6. I mean, that's not horrible either.
Well,
but
there's only 1.
Yeah, I'm going to take this card. Okay, so I have to adjust. I have to add +2 to 1 single die. Okay, and then I have to for yellow, and then for blue I have to adjust 2 dice down by 1. So 1 orange die or yellow die up by 2, and 2 blue dice down by 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think what I will do is.
But you got to look at this picture.
Yeah, of course.
Because you don't want to.
So I'm going to take this 2,
yourself.
and I'm going to make it a 1.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to assume a set of 3 is 3 or more, right? Like there's still a set of 3 ones.
Yeah.
Right. And then I'm going to take this blue, and I'm going to make it a 6. And then I'm going to make this one a 3. And now I think that there's there's a set of 3. Darn, there's 3 3s. That sucks. Didn't I what?
You were only supposed to adjust 2
blue dice by
blue.
1. I turned a 2 into a 1. and a 1 into a 6.
Okay.
And then I turned yellow 1 into a 3. And I thought that got me no sets and I would earn 7 points. But in fact, there is a set of 3, 3, and 3.
Yes,
so
there is.
I really mucked
failed.
it up, and instead, well, I still score 4 points.
4 is
So
better than nothing.
4 is better than nothing.
Okay.
Okay, and then you flip out a new card, and you're gonna draft one of your choosing.
This is interesting.
Just in case you forgot, go team Grandma Opcost.
Yay.
Crush Opcost. Come on.
I
now.
will try my best.
All right.
So this is interesting. So
4 points for any colored large straight.
I need
6 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
but it has to be the same color, or it can be
no,
any.
any color.
Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't think that looks very good.
I think that
Yeah.
right.
Go for it.
That would work.
Yeah.
But before I do that, I have to.
You
I
add.
gotta make sure I don't screw up my own straight,
it's
right?
true. It's true.
Okay.
Don't
It's
muck it
interesting
up.
how you pick for how it's gonna score, but you can't.
But it also is going to score
Yeah.
every round.
So what does this spider mean?
That's black. That's just
Oh,
this. That's
okay.
this color, right? Like it shows you the.
Yeah.
They've got a
So-
color and like an icon.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn this black. A 2 becomes a 4.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, I was looking at the blue. I was misreading the card. This was a 2. It's gonna become a 1.
Okay.
All right. So just 2 black.
Yes.
Do I still have a 3 somewhere? I do. So then this one becomes a 2. There you go.
Nice.
And then adjust 1
Yeah.
blue by 2.
Up by 2.
I gotta make sure I still have. Let's make this 1
3.
a 3. I like that.
Okay.
And then to score, is this like this first card doesn't have anything on it?
Well, it has an X. So you start with something, and then
Yeah.
you have X plus 1. Essentially, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Which I
Right.
do have. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
So I score 4.
Yes, you do.
There you go. Not gonna let you run away with this yet.
I wonder if I think you would score multiple times, right?
Why?
Well, like I think if you had another listed thing, like you could get 8 points for it, right? If
Yeah.
there was another set, there isn't.
So later on in the game,
We're gonna score them again right now.
oh,
Yeah.
and because the dice have not changed at all, I'm gonna double score that.
Yes.
But it's your turn.
Right. Well, no, it's not. Like so, that was one round,
Okay.
right? We only play 4 rounds.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we're gonna score again now.
Okay.
So you're gonna earn the same score again, of course, because nothing's changed for yours.
Yeah.
And then for mine, it might have changed. So
Yeah.
sets of 3. There's not 3 1s.
No.
There's not 3 2s. There are 3 3s. Okay.
Yes.
And that's it. So I'm also gonna score 4 points. And we are tied. Okay.
Okay.
And now this will score again at the end of the next round. But we're gonna
Along with whatever this next card is
yes,
going to
totally.
be. Cool.
So you go first this round because
Okay.
I went first last time.
So score 1.
The spider is for color blindness. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, iconography and color
Yeah. So
combined.
score 1 for any color.
Any colored 1.
1. Yeah. So that's
So,
2. That would only be 2
Yes,
points.
it would.
Here, score 1 point for yellow 2, 4, 6. I have to have all 3 of those,
Nope. Any 2 is or 4 or
Oh,
6 is worth
okay.
a point.
but they have to be yellow.
Yes.
So that doesn't help me at all. It's a lousy card currently.
Okay.
That's how I truly
Yeah.
feel.
Yes.
It is.
It's
it
true.
doesn't apply. Or score 1 for any 6, and there currently is only 1
There's
6.
2 6s.
2 6s, you're right.
yes.
I think I score 3.
The yellow crested cockatoo and black collared lovebirds. That's what you're going to go for?
Actually, no. Well, I could go either or.
Okay.
I'm going to score 2, regardless of card I pick.
Okay.
But what's going to affect what you might do?
Oh my God, are you
Because it's
serious?
not just about me.
No,
It's
but
strategy.
okay.
right?
Okay. I feel like that's going to become hard to parse. This is a 10 to 20 minute game.
Okay, well then so move on, Mother.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't think we're, it's not chess.
Okay, it's not chess. I am going to just take this one.
Okay. Don't forget to do the thing at the top.
And I will add... Oh, I adjust 3 by 1. So...
And you're trying to get 6s.
Oh.
Just 3 blues. You have to adjust these 3 or you're losing points. Right?
I just realized something. I should have planned... So that 3 becomes a 4. 2 becomes a 3.
Oh, hey, you know what?
Am I doing something wrong?
No, I made a mistake, but that's okay. We'll
And the
fix it.
3
We'll fix it
becomes a
next round.
4.
I'll tell you
There
the
you go.
mistake I made. What we're supposed to do when we're done all of our selections is we discard the 2 cards that are left over. I accidentally left them in, but whatever. We'll just fix it for next time.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So what's this? 4 points per same colored small straight. Same colored feels challenging to get. And I can almost make that happen with what's here on the but not quite, right? So I feel like this one is the bait card, the rose-ringed parakeet, and I'm actually going to take this one because I think any colors of 1, I think there's lots of potential for that over the course of the game.
That's
So
probably true.
I'm going to flip this to a 1. Mind you, if I put a lot of 1s, then I'm actively hurting my own card. But whatever, that's just the way it goes. And then I got to flip one of these, and I don't think there's a way to help myself out here, really. There's 3 1s. I just don't want to make another set, so I'm going to flip this one. Do it 2. And then I score 1 point for every 1, and there are... Would you score your card? Did you take the points? You did not.
I did not.
1 point. Okay. Oh, but I already messed with things.
Yeah, I had...
There were 3 6s.
There were 3 6s.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So I have 3 1s that I score points for, and then we score every card again.
Okay.
Okay. So, what do you... Let's do yours first.
Okay, so here I'm trying to do a straight of any color. Ideally 1 through 6. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's
so
1 straight. So you're going to earn 4
So I get another
points.
4 points.
Okay.
And then here, 1 point for every 6, and there currently is 1 6, so 1 point.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I get 1 point for any 1s, which are there's 3. And then I think there's only a set of 2s. I think it was, or 1s rather.
1, 2, 3.
1.
Yeah.
Are there 3 of a kind? Any other 3 of a kinds? I don't think so.
There's
4s.
3 4s.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 2, so I get 2 points for that, and it remains a tie.
So we're not discarding because
we do discard.
Okay,
them,
we
and
are
we'll just
going to play
fix it.
properly.
We'll just fix it.
All right.
Because I messed up.
Beginners mistakes. It's all
Yes,
good.
I don't think it is going to affect the arc of the game too dramatically here.
So who goes first?
I do. You went first last time.
Okay.
So 1 point for 3 4s and 5s of yellow. Interesting. 1 point for 4, 5, and 6 of black. And this is points for any colored set of 3, except having 0 sets is negative 1 point. So this has like anti-synergy with this card. It's the opposite.
Not a good one
my
for
current
you.
one, I get points for having very few sets of 3. And this one is literally the opposite, where you want to have lots of sets of 3. So I don't want to take that.
That's not a good one for you.
That's yucky. So neither of these allow us to. You know what? I'm just gonna take this one because it's more points now. I think so. 1 black goes up by 1, and 1 blue goes down by 1. So I get points for yellow, so I can't change my number of points that I'm going to get, but I can make this a 2. And then a blue one goes down by 1. I can make this. Nah, I'll make this a 3. I choose to believe. And then I score points for 3s, 4s, or 5s, of which there are 2. So I get 2 points.
Okay.
And then I'll put a card for you. Pick. Same colored pairs. Ooh, that seems achievable.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Maybe.
Same colored though.
Yes.
There's a pair of black.
2s, yeah. A pair of blue 3s.
And
re-roll. Ooh. Okay. You can live dangerously.
Oh, there's a lot of re-rolling.
Well, you re-roll. Oh, yeah. You re-roll 4 dice.
Oh, my God.
But you leave the existing pairs and then hope to magically get other pairs.
Exactly.
I feel like that's.
I think this sounds
I think
fun.
that's a gooder.
I think this sounds
I would
fun.
take that in a heartbeat.
Okay, so.
Re-roll 2 black. Start with that. The 1 and the 4, right?
Just a second. I need to also plan to try to keep my straight.
While re-rolling every color?
Now, just give me a minute.
Okay.
I'll try to be quick.
Okay. Okay. Wild.
Okay, so. I re-roll 2 black.
Yeah.
Oh, darn it. So obviously these.
The 1 and the 4.
Okay, the 1 and the 4. Okay.
It didn't work out so great, but
You know what? It's not so bad.
you'll survive.
Okay.
And then 1
And-
each of the other colors.
Okay, so I have.
I mean, you have a 6, so roll
Exactly.
your blue 6, right? Because yeah,
Yeah,
because you want to keep a straight,
I do.
right?
Oh,
Didn't quite work. Because you need pairs, right?
Yes.
You don't have an extra pair. You
no,
almost
exactly. And then re-roll 1 yellow. I will do a.
do. Not the 5.
No,
You
not
need-
the 5.
You need that 5. Hey, you got another pair. You got another pair.
My
You got another
nose
pair.
is itchy. This is terrible.
Okay.
All right, so 1 point for every same colored pair. So I've got
1, 2,
2,
3.
3. I'll take
Nice.
3 points.
3 points is
There
good.
you go.
Did I move your cube when I scored my 2? I did. I should have been here and you should have been here.
I'm black.
I know.
Yep.
We were both on 16.
All right.
I got 2 points, you got 3.
Anyways.
Right? And then we score all of our cards
Okay.
because it's the end of the round.
Okay.
Okay? So, you can score yours first.
Okay. So let's see if I still have a straight. I have 1, 2.
Team Grandma, Cosmic Beat. How can you do that to
3.
me?
Yay! 4, 5, 6. I still have a straight, so I get 4 points.
Nice.
And then here, 1 point for every 6. I get 1, 1, 6. And here, I'll just rescore it. Didn't I get 3? I had 3 pairs. 2
Yes.
2s. Yeah, so 3 points here.
Wow.
There you go.
I'm getting annihilated here.
Not really.
Okay, so I need sets of 3, right? So there's 3 3s because you messed it up with your re-rolling, and 3 2s.
Yep.
You really messed it up with your re-rolling. So I get 2 points for that.
Okay.
And then points for any 1s, of which there are 2.
Yep.
I get 2 more points for that. And then I get 1 point for yellow 3 4s or 5s, of which there are only 1. Oof. Big oof.
Oofy oof.
All right, so I guess we're going to need to
Oh.
shuffle up. Well, there would have been none
Yeah.
last round. Because
I'll get you. to
no,
do it.
not those. These are
Okay.
just these ones. There's only 4 cards. It's kind of hard to shuffle, but
Yeah.
we'll take this one. Boom.
Okay.
The
Oh.
golden-tailed sapphire and azure-crowned hummingbirds. Wow. It's right there.
Sorry.
It's okay. So this is our last turn of the
Okay.
game. Okay, and you go first.
All right. So. I will. I'm gonna use in 3. Bad.
I mean, there's 3 of them right now.
Exactly. So I'll
But
take this
you
one.
do have to re-roll 2
I do
of
have to
those.
re-roll.
Okay.
Oh. Four choices.
I mean, you can switch cards.
Yeah,
Doesn't
but then-
bother me any.
Can I?
Yeah, go for it.
1, 3s, and 5s. A black.
It's our first play. We don't have to
One.
be like, oh, well, you touched it, you know?
Not a great one either. You know what?
You're just
I
doing
touched
it.
it.
You're just, okay,
You
you're
know,
going
it's
for
the
it.
real. It's the right thing to
Live
do.
dangerously.
I will live dangerously.
Okay, which ones are you going to roll?
Roll 2 yellows, hey?
Mm-hmm.
Still trying to keep that straight. So it is a problem. 1, 2s, and 3s. Ouch.
So you have to re-roll the ones you need for scoring for that because you
Okay.
you want to leave the 5.
Okay.
It's the only 5. Right?
Yes, but I'm...
But you're hoping I'll produce a 5 for you later. Okay, do it. Do it.
You know, like,
Run away.
You might take this card.
Dare to dream, Mom.
Dare to dream. Okay.
So roll the 5 and the 1 so that you keep the pair of same colored ones. What could go wrong?
Come on. Play to win. Play to win.
Okay.
If you don't
I don't
take
know.
chances...
If this is what... Sure.
Okay. Was that so bad?
No, you
No.
kept one of them.
I kept
right?
one of them.
So, like, you still get 3 points.
Okay. I'll
Right,
take
'cause you
the
have a 3
points.
and-
Yeah,
and 2
one,
twos.
Yep.
So you can...
Okay, 3 points. Here we go.
Boom.
All right.
All right, and then we'll flip out one more card for me to pick from. This is the card with anti-synergy with my current one, so I know I won't take that one. This one, 2s, 4s, and 6s, is pretty strong right now. It's 3 points. I might just take.
That's a solid.
I might just take the 3
Yeah.
points and be happy with it.
Take it and run.
I do have to re-roll a blue, and I know I'm going to roll a 5. Okay, so I flip one black, and I re-roll a blue. So we're gonna get the re-roll out of the way here first.
Okay.
I don't think I can not have a set of 3s. Like there's
So you're gonna take the 4?
yeah, because I'm gonna end up there's 4 3s on the board, and I can't interact with that one at all. So one way or another, there's gonna be a set of 3 3s. So I'm gonna take this 4 and re-roll it
Okay.
into a 2 apparently.
Wow.
Oh wow, so I'm really striking out. Oh, there's
Okay.
5 2s. Yikes. And then I have to flip one black. I don't know if there's a good one. I can flip this to a 1, and then it's worth a point to me,
Yeah.
right? Because we'll end up scoring all of our cards again.
Okay.
But I'm going to score this one. So I get 1 point for 2s, 4s, and 6s of yellow. So I will score 3 points for that. And then we rescore all of our cards. So why don't we do yours first?
Okay. I don't think I have a straight anymore.
Because there's no 5s.
There's no
There's
5.
no 5s, so you can't have a large
nothing
straight.
for that. 1 point for every 6. I get 1 point.
Okay.
1 point for a
Same
every
color. Oh, I
pair.
gave it to you.
So I have
1, 2,
2.
3, 4.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Wow, that was good.
Thank
I
you.
gave you the ones. I better not lose by a point. That'll be a tilter.
And then here, just 1 point for 1, 2s, and 3s. It would be 3 points.
Okay, so you did quite well on the
Better
the
than I
scoring
thought I
there.
was going to do.
I think
considering I lost my straight.
I think agreed. So I get points for 2s, 4s, and 6s. So that is 3 points for that. Okay, I get points for 3s, 4s, and 5s, which is sadly
Oh,
1. I get points for any colored 1s, which is only 2. And then I get points for any set of 3, but I want to have fewer sets, not more.
there's
and
2
there's
sets.
yes, a set of 3 and
Yeah.
a set of 2s, right? So I only get 2 points. And I don't think we do any other final scoring. I think that's just it.
That's it?
And you win.
Wow.
Yeah. That's it. Player with the most points taken, or most points has taken the best photos and is declared the winner.
Wow.
So that's you.
Go.
Good game.
Yeah.
So what did you think of this so far?
It was just okay.
It was just okay.
It was just okay. I found obviously I've had hand surgery and so my hands don't work great. Working just within this small little board with my hands for flipping dice,
I'm happy to do the dice flipping for you.
I found a little harder, right?
Okay,
Just
sure.
too tight.
Maybe it's a good dexterity challenge for you.
It
Keep
would be
those-
good therapy for
Yeah,
my
yeah,
hand.
yeah, yeah.
Yep. where there's lovely pictures of these birds and the idea of what they're, you know, possibly eating, seeds or fruit or, you know, what we were doing really, it just had a theme, but we didn't really interact with the theme.
It's a dice game with pictures of birds.
It's a rolling dice game.
Sure.
You know,
I feel like a 10 to 20 minute game is going to be really difficult to be thematic, but I think you're right. Do I feel like I'm taking pictures of birds?
Yeah, no.
Absolutely not.
No.
Right?
It could have been pictures of anything.
Totally.
It's
could have
all
been
about
types of pasta.
It's all.
You know,
it's a
like,
dice game. It's all about the dice. But it was fun.
I thought it was interesting,
Yeah.
but something that I thought was surprising is that considering the relative simplicity of like taking an action or whatever, it's actually surprisingly hard to parse like, oh, do I have a set of 3 or whatever? Because the dice, like, despite being different colored, like, it's hard at a glance. How many 4s are there? Right? Like I don't know.
Gotta really,
So like I felt like maybe it's not like analysis paralysis, but just like the actual execution of dealing with the dice and flipping them and whatever was harder than it felt like it should be.
Exactly.
Right? Like,
and for a 20-minute game where you're having to put so much effort into really looking at the dice in that, you know. Yeah.
So what I'd like to propose is I'd like to try again and we'll play with like the full rules.
Sure.
Okay?
Yep.
So what we need to do then is we get this gives us a hidden scoring condition.
Yep.
Okay? And
I'm going to leave the shuffling to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I can start by redoing this.
Yep, roll the dice and set them on there. Okay. Sure. And I will just shuffle these guys up. Nice. Well done.
Well, we'll see. I don't think it actually makes any sense if it's
it's interesting because the rows can be completely independent.
Yes,
it doesn't actually help you find out are there more 2s or not, because the 2s could be over here or over here depending on what dice are there. Right, actually that's an interesting thing. If this I don't know if it would fit within like these cards, but if this was like I guess it couldn't be. I was gonna say if it was like had numbered slots, it would make it easier to parse, but that doesn't account for if there's multiple of the same dice. So
they'd still stand out, I think, a little easier.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
It's just a surprisingly difficult. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I am going to shuffle these up. We each get one of these. It's a bird seed token.
Okay.
Okay.
In the meanwhile, would you like me to put 3 cards out?
Sure. I'm going to discard this one randomly. It was black. And you're going to pick a hand left or right.
I think this one.
All right. You get blue.
Okay.
I get orange. Okay. And
sure doesn't look orange to me. It looks pretty yellow.
Okay,
but
well, those
I
are
understand
orangey.
it.
These are listen. Jeepers. Tough crowd. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna give you one of these. It's your hidden scoring card. I'm not supposed to know what it is.
Secret.
Hopefully it makes sense. So you have 2 different objectives and you score whichever one gives you the most points once at the end of the game. Okay.
Interesting. Yep.
This seems like it's worth a lot of points.
Oh, I like
compared
this.
to. Oh, do you? Oh,
I do.
Okay. Like, I don't know about yours. I haven't looked at any of these cards before, but this seemed like it could be worth like a significant, much more than a normal card.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, okay.
I agree.
Okay.
Mine has the same potential.
So the bird seed tokens. Okay, we each have one.
Okay.
Okay. You can use it one of 2 different ways. Okay. You can use it to change a die of that color.
Okay.
By like +/-1.
Okay.
Before scoring, before the end of round scoring. So you would score. I think you'd score your card, and then you before you do the score all your cards again. You could change a die +/-1.
And every round I can do that?
No. So this gives you a
once
done. Per game ability.
Oh, one and done.
Okay. And it's sort of, this is the thing that it was sort of written a little weirdly, I think. Change one die of the token's color ±1 before end of round scoring in this order. Player 1 changes their die. Player 2 changes their die. Both players proceed scoring.
But only once in the...
Maybe we can... No. Maybe we can do that whenever. Okay, yeah. So every round, I can... you can change a blue die ±1. And every round, I can change a yellow die ±1. And then we do scoring. Okay? And then as a once per game action, you can discard your bird seed to swap one of your cards with one of the cards that's available before you do end of round scoring.
And then you actually have given away your bird, your bag of bird seed, and you're
gone.
done.
Yes, so once per game, you can swap one of the birds.
Or trade in your...
For the one on top of the draw pile. So it's just a random bird.
Oh my
so if you
God.
have a bird that's going to get you nothing, basically. Okay?
About to croak bird.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
So I, I would say typicically I would go first on account of...
Well, I won.
You won. So usually whoever lost goes first.
I think that would be fair.
I'm going to show off this card. Don't look. Don't look. Because there's top secret, just so that players who are watching the stream kind of see, like, this is a lot of points potentially, I think.
All right,
No. I don't need to show yours off, just to give an idea of what was out there.
Fair.
I think your rolling is poor. I'm disappointed with it.
I think it's... wow.
I think it's not good. Okay, so I'm not loving my choices here.
It's a few points for you on the table.
I think that this game is rigged, and I am going to take this one.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
And I'm going to flip this one.
And then you're going to flip this one.
And I'm going to flip this one. And then I'm going to score 3 points.
There you go.
Oh, wrong one. Oh, hey.
What?
Hey. I can... Oh, wait, that's before... Never mind. It's before the end of round scoring. Yes.
You're excited to use your bird seed.
Yep. God, I put that bird... I'm carrying this bag of bird seed. I might as well put it to use.
All right. So, let's see. Just 3 blue by 1. Same color.
Keep reaching off screen for my drink, but I left it here. Yeah, gotta tweak this grind for sure.
All right, I am gonna take this one and
adding 1 to 3 blue dice.
I'm gonna add 1 to 3 blue dice, and the 2 becomes a 3. The 3 becomes a 4.
I thought I was gonna do that for you. No, therapy.
This was a 4, becomes a 5.
Now would be a great time to have that small straight card. 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that.
Yeah,
boom.
there you go.
But you don't have it.
And then I get 1 point for any colored 6, so I'll take
2. Okay. And then we get to do our thing. So in player order. So I will go first.
Yep.
I can change any yellow die plus or minus 1. So I will subtract 1 from this 2. And then you can change any blue die.
The
plus or
5
minus
is going to
6.
become a 6.
Look at that.
That's why I did what I did.
All right, so you're going to score 3, and I will score 4.
Okay.
And then we're going to
These
discard
go away.
those. They're gone.
Yep.
And then we get 3 new cards.
Oh my god.
You okay?
Yeah.
What's that sound? You cover it with your whole hand, and then I hear like a ka-dunk, and I don't understand what could possibly be generating the sound. Are you like picking it up?
It was the way I was
Okay.
flipping it. All
Weird.
right. So,
Cool. Hey, Jack, welcome in. I don't worry. Why did the bot not play the sound? I thought I fixed that last night.
what sound?
Well, it yells at me. Oh, I don't have speaker bot open. It yells at me when it's time to, or when somebody does certain redeems.
Like,
So it says drink something. or
yeah,
something like that.
hydrate
Yeah.
or
It doesn't literally say hydrate. Maybe it should.
It does say hydrate.
No, the thing's called hydrate. That's
Oh.
not what it says, though. Anyway, it's fixed. Jack, hope you're doing well.
So if someone played skill issue,
Been a while since you had a drink.
There you go.
There you
See?
go.
See?
there you go.
Perfect.
All right.
The voice works.
That's good. All right, what are
Skill
you going to
issue
do?
doesn't use that one. Actually, it
No,
does.
skill issue
It
makes
totally
a big.
does. It does.
Yeah.
You go first.
Oh, I get to go first.
Yes,
Okay.
because I went first last round.
Uh,
I think you should live dangerously and just reroll 2 ones. You should just do it. That's a horrible choice. Don't
exactly.
pick
I
it.
would be. Yeah, like why would I do that?
Foolish.
All right. Same colored, but it's a small straight, which
So,
is too bad.
3, 4, 5, 6, or 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever on one color, I think is hard to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Always a pleasure. Oh, I felt badly, Jack. You raided in the other day when you were streaming, and I was having a ton of internet connection issues.
Wow.
So I was actually offline when that happened. I saw it in the log. Later, I ended up redoing my stream like maybe an hour or two later after I'd fixed some of the internet issues. But I hadn't seen that happen because it was just dying. It was a horrible time. But I appreciate it anyway. So thank you.
I'm going to take this one.
Good. I'm happy.
So this one, I score 1 for every block 4, 5, or 6.
Yeah.
So currently it's only 2 points.
Okay.
All right.
And you're gonna add
And I'm going to adjust.
a blue +1.
A blue is going to become 5.
A 4 becomes a 5. Okay.
4 becomes a 5. And yellow down 1. 5 is going to become a 4. So, and then I'll score 2 points.
Nice.
Okay.
Will you put on a new card for me?
I will.
Can you?
I
Are
can.
you sure?
Yeah. It's for you.
Well, I was just worried about the
The sound effect?
weird
Yeah.
sound incident.
Very similar.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing here is re-rolling 2 of these means I have to roll one of them away, which I don't.
You might get it back.
You might. I might get it back.
might
But
get
at
it
the
back.
same time, I mean, I could get a small
This-
straight. I
you
can get
could-
this on black, right? So because 1 goes up by 2, and I can get 4, 5, 6, 1 is a straight.
Yeah, that's a
Right,
good card.
because they wrap. But then adjusting to orange -1 is once again, or yellow, once again taking away from my own
Card.
wondrous
Yes.
wonderness. So
What to do, what to do.
I think I'm going to take this one.
I think
So-
that's a good choice.
I am going to adjust 1 + 2. So I'm going to make this 2 into 4. And then
Okay.
I have to adjust 2 of these by -1. So I'll turn this one into a 3,
Okay.
and I'll turn this one into 6.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to score for a small straight. So I have 4, 5, 6, 1 because numbers can wrap in this
Yeah.
game. So that's a small straight. So I will score 4 points.
Okay.
And then
Nicely
these
done.
get discarded. And before we play our
Oh.
next round,
We have
and
to score.
We should, yes, but we get to, starting with you, you get to adjust 1 blue up or down.
Okay, well, I'll adjust this blue up to 6.
You sure you didn't want to adjust? Anyways, you didn't want to adjust this one to a 1?
I love you.
Oh, come on, come on.
And with that, I will score.
Whoa, I got to do my adjustment before you
Oh.
score. Right? I'm going to turn this 6 back into a 1 where it
Okay.
belongs. Okay,
Okay.
now you score.
All right, so I can take three points for 3 6s.
No, there's 4 6s.
Ooh, yes, there
There's this
are.
one, right?
I'll take 4.
4 points.
Okay. And then 1 point, I'll take 3 point. No,
3 points.
3 points for the 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
in black.
Okay.
Okay.
And I get 4 points for my small straight. Mm-hmm. And then I score 1 point for every one, and there are 4 of them.
Nice.
So, go.
Okay.
All right. New cards.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Pat. Welcome in.
Hey. Hey.
Playing some nature games today. This game is called Bandada. It's about photographing birds. Taking photos of birds. All right, so I get to go first this time.
Well,
What
it
can
is a
I
good
do?
card for you.
Points for black 1s, 2s, or 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Flipping 2 blues could be quite valuable, interestingly. Any colored large straight. There's-
Tempting.
I mean, there's a bit of synergy there.
Yeah.
But there is a distinct lack of 2s on the board right now. Right? There's a distinct lack of 2s. Mind you, I could make a 2
there you go.
with the top of it. But then I'd have to ruin my other straight.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't love. Actually, no, I wouldn't have to ruin. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. That sucks.
What do you think?
Well, I think that this is garbage. I think that's the bait card. I think that we're getting lots of sets of 4s, which is bad because this one you score for having few sets of 3s. So I think I'm going to take this one because then I can flip 2 blues and I can put them back to their rightful place.
Setting yourself
as ones.
up. I
You
see.
And then
how that played out.
I score for 1s, 3s, and 5s, which is 2 points for the black. And then it's your go.
All right. It's the last card.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to pass me those ones real quick?
Sure.
I'll shuffle them up for our next round because we do play 4.
So any set of 3.
Well, that's the opposite of this one. These are this is the one where you actually get points for having lots of sets of 3. So there's fewer because I mucked with those 6s.
messed with
Mind you could just mess with the whole board. You could just go on a re-rolling rampage and see what happens.
So if I had a set of 3 6s here, just if.
It would be it depends on how many sets there are total on the board.
Okay.
Right? Simultaneously, like right now there are 2 sets of 3 because there's 6 1s on the board.
So then it's only going to score 2 if I have 2 sets.
Yes, but if you get a third set, it will score 4.
Yeah. Is it possible? Is it possible?
I don't know.
I'm
gonna look at
oh,
this
we got to
scoring card.
re-roll. Ouch.
Yeah, you
these
really
these aren't
you
flippies.
really mess with the
This
board
is, like-
extensively. So, I mean, this one's actively bad because you score points for having few sets of 3, and there are ones. This is one I had last time. I thought it was going to be easier to do than it was.
Any colored
Large straight.
large straight. So 1. Justin.
You just turn that 6 into a 2.
I could.
Don't you score 6s?
No.
Are you sure?
Oh, I do.
I was teasing you. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
That's a bad idea.
That would be very bad.
I don't know about very bad, but it would be suboptimal for sure.
It's 2. You know what?
I would 100%
Let's
take that one.
have some. Yeah.
No, I would.
I think let's have some fun.
Look, my card, like I get points for 1s.
Yeah.
I'm going to earn 6 points this round. Okay? You can re-roll 4 of my 1s and just ruin my day.
Wow.
You can deny
No.
me 4 points just by taking that card. I would take that 100% of the time.
Anyways, I think
wouldn't
this is
think
the
twice
fun,
about it.
the fun card.
Not only is it the fun card, it's the one that actively
Okay.
makes my day
So I'm going to
worse.
start with the yellow.
Yeah, okay.
The
The yellow
one.
one. Weird. You didn't want to roll the 3?
Let's make it a 6. Okay. I'll
Okay,
take a 2.
That's fine.
Okay. And the black. Let's do that.
You are the type to do that, aren't you?
Yeah.
I don't care for your attitude.
Oh.
It's a 4. Okay.
And
And then
then-
you reroll 2 blues.
Oh, dear.
Oh, which ones would you choose? The snake eyes, perhaps?
Do you want to roll them?
No. I want you to get a 4 and a 5.
Ooh!
Almost.
That's nice.
You got a 6? Okay.
Okay, so let's see how that...
That was this
oh,
one.
this one, yeah. Let's see how it scores in. So I need any 3 sets.
Any colored set of 3. So
Yeah.
you have... There's
One.
a set of 3 6s.
Yep.
And there's a set of 3 4s.
Okay.
Right? And I think that's it.
I think that's it too.
So there's 2 sets, so you get 2 points.
Wow, a lot of effort for not a big gain.
Oh, but you ruined my day. You cost me 4 points with that.
Let's
Right?
get you some.
Whoa! Before we
Oh.
we each get to adjust, and then we score our whole
that's right.
thing. So I went first, so I adjust first, and I'm going to turn this 1 into a 6.
Wouldn't you turn this down to a 1?
No, because now I have a straight, and I get 4 extra points. I
Ooh.
cost myself 1 point, but I
Yeah.
gain 4, so net of 3, which I think is pretty good. And then you get to adjust 1 of the blues.
One of the blues. Well, there's.
I think
only
you should turn one of the 6s to a 5.
Why would I do that?
just because you care.
I love you. True. The 3 will become a 4.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice. Okay, so then we score all of our cards again. So what do yours score?
Okay, I get 1 point for every 6, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 6s.
Nice.
And then I get 1 point for 4, 5, or 6 in
That's
black.
4.
There's another. Yeah,
Boom.
there you go. And then here, sets of 3.
There's a set
Six-
of 3 6s
sixes.
and 4s.
Yep. So just another
The
2.
2, right?
And I think that's
It's
all
2
she
points.
wrote. Yeah.
Okay, but you scored well.
Yeah, I think that was well worth it.
So I get points for 1s, 3s, and 5s,
Blocks. Yeah.
of which there is
1.
1. And then I get points for same colored small straights.
Mm-hmm.
Likewise, there is 1. I get 4 points for that. And then I get a point for every 1 on the board, which there is.
Close game.
Yeah. Closer than last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oops.
that's okay. We can solve that.
Okay.
All right, you get to go first.
All right. 1 point for all the 3, 4s, and 5s that are yellow. Not a lot.
Not a whole heck
Not
of
a
a
lot
lot
there.
there.
Same colored pair that has potential. No, it doesn't.
Not really.
It's got 1 point for the 6s. Oh, and the 2s, right? A pair and a pair.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so that would score 2.
There's some points on the table there for
And
sure.
yellow 2 4s or 6s. Again, not great. So if I chose this, I'd score 2 points. But
You'd score 3 points
why 3?
because there's also 2 black 4s.
Oh yes. But I have to do some re-rolling, which scares me.
Yeah, it's re-roll the whole board again, right? So
Okay. Oh,
like, are you really upset? Like actually?
yeah.
You
this
look
is
like in
tough.
distress.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I am slouching. Okay.
Trombone just does that every time she gets in. So welcome in. Like her walk-on sound.
Don't like the repercussions of this is really scares me. So
I thought you wanted to live dangerously.
yeah, but this affects me.
Oh, so you only want to live dangerously when it's me who's getting harmed.
Play to win, James.
I see.
Play to win.
I see how it is.
Yes.
I see how it is.
Okay, so well, you know what?
It's a sprint, not a marathon.
Okay, I'm gonna do
Whoa!
it. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, I'm surprised.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so you got to
Okay.
reroll 2 black.
So I'm gonna start with 2 black. Oh my God, this hurts.
Don't do it then. Pick one of the other
No,
cards.
no.
All right.
I gotta make a commitment, take ownership, just
Okay.
do it.
Okay, just do it. Wow.
Just do it.
Which ones are you gonna reroll?
I'm gonna
Those 2. Okay, what do we get?
Hope this wasn't a mistake.
4s and 6s.
Okay.
Hey, they're like, isn't that the same? There's.
I like
it's
it.
the same as this row,
I like it.
which you're gonna
Okay.
muck with now.
I know. Now I have to. Now I'm gonna
you're
muck with it.
gotta split
I
one
just
of the
gotta
pairs.
re-roll
A 4.
1. So one of the 4s.
I think this is the rerolls have worked out quite favorably for you.
Oh.
Oh, it stayed the same again. That's interesting.
Okay, and then re-roll 1 yellow.
Yeah. Rude,
Gotta do it.
I guess.
Gotta do it.
I feel like that basically. Okay, well, your consistency, you rolled 4 dice and none of
Just
them
a second.
changed.
That was a bounce. That wasn't a roll. Did you see this? Can you replay? Is there such a thing as a replay?
Hey, we don't. There's no need to check the tape. You rolled it and it came out the same. You didn't protest the previous 3 that you rolled that all came out the same as they were.
No.
But when it happens on my color, you're all
No.
wishy-washy.
What happened? Did anyone see it?
Oh, I saw
it bounced. It didn't roll.
Bouncing.
It bounced.
Okay, so
is a bounce a roll?
that is a skill issue. Okay, if you drop them in such a way that they bounce instead
All right.
of rolling, that's on you.
Okay.
Okay.
It was a bounce. To me, a bounce is not a roll.
Goes to check the tape. Get out of here. Get out of here.
All right. Let's see how it all came out
1
in the
point
wash.
per same colored pair.
Okay,
You did extremely
so I
well.
did really well. So 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 4 points.
And that's it. 4 points.
Okay, 4 is good in this
4
game.
is very good.
4 is good in this game.
And then I need that last card
Yeah.
here.
All right.
Okay. So reroll 2 of
this
the
is
only
nice.
ones. Yeah, the reroll is not nice because
Oh.
that's a straight for me. So I want to leave
The
that alone.
rerolls have worked quite
Super
nicely
well.
for me.
Oh, totally.
So,
totally. There is simply no
Interesting. All
contesting that.
yellows with the dice.
Yes.
You don't have any choice here.
No. Well, I mean, in terms of the scoring condition, I am mostly interested in what can I do to make my things
To
better.
hurt your mother.
No, I'm trying to get my
Heavy
scoring
Tech Mech
condition
wants you to know it's a disaster.
It is looking like a disaster for me. So I'm just trying to see, is there a way? The thing that sucks is these are both pairs of 4s and 6s, which I can almost get a small straight, but not actually, right? Because I can like reduce one. I could make it into I'll have a 4, 5, 6, but then I have an extra 4, which doesn't help me. So I suppose my best bet here is that I'm going to take this one. And I'm going to flip one of these.
With the blacks. Yep.
Which I think I'm going to flip one of these ones to a 3. And then I can re-roll this stupid blue.
I like that blue 6.
And now it's a 3. 3, 4, 6. I almost, it almost worked, but
Wow.
instead it didn't. And if you love me, you'll turn that into a 5. But anyways, I can score this card now.
I'm not going to give you a straight.
Come on. 2, 4, and 6s of yellow. I get a whopping 2 points
Woohoo!
for that. And then we, starting with you, you can change one of your
One of the blues. Up or down.
Up or down. I'm not going to change I have a straight. I'm not.
Okay, well, I'm going to make this 4 a 5.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not. Because
No, I'm not.
that would give me a straight.
Yeah.
You're not doing
I'm not
that.
going to do that. I realize that.
That was what I was joking about
Okay.
as a, hilariously bad move. Don't do that.
I will make the 3 a 2.
Okay, you seem like the type. I'm not changing anything.
Okay.
All right, so what do you score?
Okay. 1 point for every 6. There's 1, 2,
4.
3, 4.
Boom.
Like it.
I'm getting crushed.
Block 4, 5, or 6. I'll take
3.
3 points.
Boom. I'm getting crushed.
Any set of 3,
threes.
same colored. So
Same
that's
colored? No, any
color.
So there's 2
the
sets.
6s.
The
Yeah.
6s and the 4s.
The 4s.
And that's it. Right,
Yeah.
so 2 again.
2.
Is that 2 points?
Yeah, there's 2.
Okay.
And then for pairs, same
So,
colored pairs. 1, 2,
and that's
and
it.
that's it.
But you broke 40, which we didn't do last
No.
time. And we still get to score your hidden card.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you get for what's your hidden card? So points for the sum of the 3 highest dice. Oh my god, that is so just
Like
18.
18.
Just take 18,
Just 18.
or this one that's the same as my scoring condition.
No,
so 18
18,
points.
I will take it.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
I know.
I mean, my hidden scoring was good, but mine's like hard
No.
to do.
Yeah,
That's
no,
super
this is-
easy.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Okay. Well, I lost. Okay, so I get points for 2s, 4s, and 6s that are yellow. There's 2 of those, so I will take 2. I get points for 1s, 3s, and 5s that are black. I will get 1 point.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to get off the first board.
I will with my final scoring. Same colored straights, so I have 1. I'm really close to having 3 and scoring like 12 points.
How's this a straight? 1, 2, 3, 6?
Yes, 6, 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
'Cause they
it
roll
rolls over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same as it's the
Okay.
same as it was last time.
All right.
Right? Get out of here. It even says it gives an example. Numbers can wrap 5, 6, 1, 2.
Wow, that's
Come on
just
now.
weird.
No, it's not. And then I get points for every 1, of which there is
1.
And then my difficult to achieve,
Hey.
either sum up the values of the black dice, which is why I wanted them to be high.
Okay, they're pretty
which
high.
is actually 19, I think. Or I get 3 points for every 5, of which there are none.
No, go with
so
the...
I get 6, 12, 16, and 19
Wow.
points for mine. So 44, 54. So you still won
Wow.
by 6 points. I was trying to leave the black dice high. That's why I flipped. I didn't get rid of a 6 for a 1 because it was costing me a bunch of points.
Yeah. I try to keep 6s on the board.
I think we
Because
can.
of my
I
card.
think we can agree that the re-rolling worked out really well
Oh.
for you.
Just luck. Just luck, for sure.
Well, I mean, the fact that those cards came out, I would have taken the re-roll too, because just costing me probably 4 points, at least 2 or 3,
Yeah.
totally worth it.
This was a much better game, a lot more enjoyable because of this,
Yes,
right? It made
a little bit
difference.
more agency.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I agree.
Yeah. Good.
I think that the full game here with the hidden scoring condition. I mean, the hidden scoring is worth an extremely high amount of points, 18 or 19. Like
okay.
generally, we're scoring something like 4
Yeah.
is a good score on one of the other cards. So 18 or 19 is a lot.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. A big score.
I still feel like this game is probably, this was interesting.
Yeah.
I would play this. Like, this isn't a game I would refuse to play. It's not bad.
No.
But it's also extremely not noteworthy. Like,
No.
I would never think, oh, I really would love to play Bandada. Right?
Yeah,
It's going to have, I'm going to say that never.
Yeah.
Right? Because I feel like overall it was just sort of like, it's not super thematic. The art is cool, but there's not even that much of
But
it.
you don't even get an opportunity to appreciate the art.
Totally.
Right?
Because you're too busy staring at this,
Yeah.
and this is really difficult to parse visually.
I think it would be an easier game if you didn't have this and you just rolled the dice and you
Okay.
sorted, your colors, and you just had it loosey-goosey.
There's no reason we couldn't play it.
we could have done it something like
we
this,
absolutely could have done that.
right? I think that would have...
I don't know if that would have made a big difference
know.
because I think it's just you're staring at a bunch of tips, and they're all the fact that the color surrounding them is different is kind of inconsequential.
Yeah.
Here, these can go in there too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think overall it was just sort of it was okay. It was
Yeah.
just okay.
Just okay. I agree.
Yeah. I would play it again, but I would also very happily. What I think I will do. This is a game that I would sell, right, or give away.
Do you have a
where-
bag for the dice?
No, the dice just fit
Okay.
in they fit in like the edge here,
Mm-hmm.
right? So yeah, this is a game that I would give away or sell. It's not one that I need to keep.
Yeah.
But if I was, at someone's house and they were like, "Hey, do you want to play this game?" I
Yeah.
wouldn't say no.
No.
Right?
But this other rolling dice game that
Yeah,
you'd play ahead of this one.
totally.
Yeah. But it's still fun.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed a card. Done.
Cool.
All right, on to Bosk.
Nice.
So Bosk is about trees, a game of majestic trees and falling leaves. Okay, so Bosk, thematically, is we are trees in a forest. Okay, and we're playing through the course of a year.
Okay.
So in the first part of it, it's springtime. Okay.
Oh, we get to go through
And-
seasons. That's
Yes.
nice.
And then it's summer. So it's
Yep.
like springtime is like the action phase, call it.
Okay.
And then summertime is scoring. And
Okay.
then fall is like the action phase. And then winter is scoring. And then the game's over.
Okay.
Okay. So what we're going to end up doing is putting out trees on the board in the spring. We'll place the trees out during the springtime. And then we will we'll score. This is
Oh, is that-
purposefully off
oh,
to the side
okay.
for now. We'll score based on like majority for rows and columns.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And each of the trees, which color would you like to be?
Yellow.
You want to be yellow.
I will be yellow.
Whoop.
Ooh.
I will be red. So each of the trees has a number printed on it.
Okay.
Okay, and that's the number that we're using for like determining majority. It's not how many trees do you have. It's like this tree is worth 1. That tree is worth 4.
I see that.
Okay. So these were the things I had to punch out painstakingly. These are all
You did a
like
good job.
two-part cardboard things. And each of these little inserts, they weren't punched particularly well when it was manufactured. And getting those little thin inserts out was a pain in the butt. But that's okay. So
Oh, these have
in the
numbers.
springtime, we'll place trees,
Yeah.
okay? And score rows and columns for majority
Okay.
of points, okay? And then based on where those trees are placed, in the fall, these leaves will fall down in
Oh,
a very
okay.
particular way.
Yeah.
Okay, well, actually, these leaves. But
All right.
anyways, the leaves will fall in a very particular way. And we'll score like area majority for these colored areas.
All right.
Okay. And this thing here is going to, this is where the wind blows. It's going to determine where the leaves go relative.
Oh, that's
like in
fun.
the winter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
So we're going to save that sound effect for later. We're going to revisit that for sure.
I'll do that again.
Okay, and let's see. I don't know what else we need to do for setup. Quick setup. Place the park board in the center of the table. Each player chooses a type of tree and takes all of their stuff, which you have done.
Yep.
Place the wind board and wind direction marker to the side of the park board. I don't know where the wind direction marker is. I feel like maybe we didn't get one. Oh, it's this. It's this.
Oh,
Okay, we won't need that until later.
later.
Score track off to the side with 1 leaf token from each player.
Go.
And randomly select a start player and give them the hiker. Well, you know
You
what
know
we
what
gotta
we
do.
I like it.
Yeah, I don't know if I do.
Okay. Come on. Don't feel defeated.
Well, I
It's
won last
fun.
time. This is the only game I've won so far is rock, paper,
Hey.
scissors.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, stop it.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I lose. All right. It's all over. Okay, so you're going to go first. You get the hiker.
All right.
Okay. So let's talk about how this game works. So it's springtime. Okay, we take turns putting out trees, but they
Okay.
go on the intersections like that,
Oh.
not on the tiles themselves,
Okay.
but on the grid. Okay, I'm not sure. I think in the 2-player game we don't play with this outer edge.
Okay.
Okay, so we're putting them in the center. Okay. We'll just assume that that's
Okay.
okay, and then we score every row and column, okay, based on the values printed on the tree. So like for instance, this is a tree, or a 2 rather.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I put this here, then for this row and this column it counts as 2.
Okay.
And basically you're gonna get, if you're the only person present on that row or column, you gain 3 points. Okay.
Okay.
If you're in first place, you get 2 points. If you're in second place, you get 1.
So if this was here, how would you score that?
Well, I have 2 and you have 1 for this column.
Okay.
Okay. So like I would get 2 points and you would get 1 point.
And that's it.
Right. And
It's
the
all
fact
she
that this
wrote.
is a 2 and a 1 is, if I had a 4 and you had a 1, I would still get 2 points and you would get 1. Right. So basically it's like each row or column is worth 3 points. If you have it and you're the only one that's there, you earn 3. You get first and second place, basically.
Gotcha.
Right?
Gotcha.
First place is 2, second place is 1.
Is 1. Okay.
Okay? And then just quickly, basically, the wind is going to blow a certain direction, and it's going to determine which type of which trees lose their leaves. So we're going to end up putting this on like one side of the board. Okay. And then it's like, so in the first round, you this is in the fall, right?
Yep.
You'd have to pick a tree with a value of 1, and it would have to blow leaves in that direction.
Yes.
And then you're going to have to pick one with a value of 2, and it would have to blow in this
Gotcha.
direction, and so on. I can't remember. I think the player who's losing gets to determine which side of the board this gets placed on. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
But don't quote me on that. We'll figure that out when we get there.
Okay.
And then basically leaves are gonna, you're gonna pick one of these things, and it's gonna determine.
I should have them, the values facing up.
Yes, you'll need to see the values.
Right.
Okay. And essentially, like, it's gonna determine how many leaves the tree drops,
Oh. Okay.
and it's gonna drop them in that direction. So it's like if this tree were here and the wind was blowing, or here, the wind was blowing that way, the leaves are gonna go on like one of these tiles, and then if a leaf was here, then it's gonna go on one of these tiles, because that's the direction the wind's blowing.
Gotcha.
Okay, the future leaves. And
Yep.
I'm gonna basically make like a path of leaves, and then I score like area majority for my leaves on the colored areas. Like
okay.
red
Yes.
and gray
Yeah.
and dark blue. The fact that it's water doesn't matter. You can still put trees and stuff
Okay.
there.
I was gonna ask about
just
that.
visual.
Yeah.
I anticipated
Yeah.
the
Question.
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one. And we do have a little squirrel that can help us.
That's cute.
But basically it's like the squirrel is like, you have 1 that you can use. It only matters in the fall, and we'll talk about it more when we get there.
Okay.
I think our best
Cool.
bet. Oh, hey, look at that. There's Martina. I feel like I assembled this because it looks familiar, but it's probably something else because the name doesn't ring a bell. Yes, we did have there is another tree game that's similar. Might have been Shadows in the Forest you're thinking of. Might have been another one. I'm not sure. But you definitely didn't assemble this one, because I did it last night. Heading back from my break, though. Have fun. Thanks, Martina. See you around, I'm sure.
Hey, Martina.
All right. So you won the RPS.
Yep.
You get to place a tree first on any intersection.
And the values of the trees.
Is
Anything
how
to
much it's
know
worth
about-
for majority,
Oh.
right, on that row and column.
Okay.
So we're going to score. So look. Okay. The trees go on the intersections, right?
Oh, there's 2 of each. I'm just looking. There's 2 of each value.
Yeah. So the trees go on the intersections.
Yep.
And we're going to score like this row and then this row. And currently, this tree's worth 3.
Yeah.
So it's worth 3 for my majority on this row.
Yep.
It's also
And-
worth 3
Yes.
on that column.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
It's going to be perhaps a little hard to see those on stream,
Yep.
because they are, of course, on the side of these things.
Okay.
Maybe the slider cam helps.
Here we go.
Oh, this one's all wonky. What happened to it?
It must have been the person, a skill issue.
Must have
on
been
building
Must have been the
trees.
person who took the tree out of the box, aka you.
No, maybe you needed
Oh,
Lady Opcost
Heartbreaking.
to.
I can't believe you.
I know it's
I can't
leaning.
believe you ruined our trees like that.
Wow.
What a lady.
Wow, this is like, look at that.
It's very.
All right.
That tree needs to go
That's
to the
sad.
doctor.
Just needs to be pruned. It will grow straight if you prune it correctly.
I see.
There you go.
Okay. Important.
Yep. Oh.
Oh my god. This is the 2-player side of the board. So we can play anywhere.
Oh. Okay. Then I will play here.
Okay.
Okay.
And with your 4
Yep.
tree, you're just getting out there.
Just get her
you
out.
just no concern for anything.
No. Hey, get out of my color.
What do you mean?
And you're on my line.
It's a 1. It's a 1.
Yes.
What's to worry? Look at your pathetic slanted tree. Look on the camera. Look.
I told you, if you just prune it, it will grow.
I don't know if pruning's gonna save that one.
Grow the correct way.
You can see that I'm clearly gonna win this game because my trees are look how stout.
Look at this one.
Look how stout and full these trees are, and they're not falling over pathetically. Like mine are just strong maples. They're just here. Oh my gosh, it's just anyway. Embarrassing.
Embarrassing. There you go.
All right. What do you got?
All right. There you go.
That tree's in the water, Mom.
You said.
I know.
You said we could.
I did, and I would say it again in the future.
It's thirsty.
It's a thirsty tree.
Thirsty tree, like a willow. Willows need lots of water. Hey, get out of my
I feel like I'm being
space.
very responsive in how I'm playing this so far.
Get out of my space. I don't like that.
I like it just fine. I like it just fine.
Righty.
I'm gonna try and tweak something, just out of curiosity here.
You tweak away. There you go.
Oh, there. Oh, glorious. Cut that reflection. Ease piece. Whoa, 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 lady. That's a 3.
It is a 3.
I don't. That's an illegal move.
I like it.
You seem like the type.
Don't do it. Oh, really?
Yeah. There's no about it. That was the optimal move. Clearly, in this game I've never played before.
How do ties work?
I think we each get 1 point. But I'm not certain.
You should find out.
Maybe we all get nothing.
That'd be bad.
If 2 or more players are... Oh, wait. We each get 1 point. I was correct. What you got? Listen, that feels needlessly offensive. With your 4, no less?
Okay, it's your 4. We're buddies.
I don't want to be buddies with you. That's rude.
Like a chess game, you know?
Except more leafy.
A little bit.
And with funnier sound effects. All right.
I feel like I'm pumpkining like Sarah.
I feel like you're pumpkining like Sarah. I feel like there's a lot of humming over there and not a lot of playing cards.
There you go.
I'll continue tweaking this a little bit. I wish the slider cam was working normally. This would be a great game for it because we kind of need to see the sides. But it's not gonna work. Oh, hey, why are you doing that to me? That's the weirdest thing. Sometimes.
You know what would be cool if you
Oh God, here we go. Yeah.
had... It's like a train, setting up a train track.
Okay.
But
It's like setting up a train track. This doesn't sound complicated at all. Please tell me more.
So if you set up a train track and just had it go in a big circle around your board,
Okay.
then your camera could take
Okay. Here,
and go
listen.
take a great
I'll tell you.
picture
I'll tell you a secret.
all the way
I'll tell
around.
you a secret about this. Listen. So, camera motions are really hard to get smooth, and if there's any like bumps or whatever, it's awful. It's like almost unwatchable. It makes you it's very sickening. Like it's hard to watch. They need to be really smooth.
Yeah,
right?
but why
Whoa.
couldn't a track like a train track that
Okay, because
goes around the circumference.
Sure. It just in practice, like if you're talking like a model train or something.
was.
Yes, I don't think that would work in practice. It wouldn't
Okay.
be sufficiently smooth. But you can get curved camera sliders,
Wow.
and I would love for you to finance that purchase for me.
Christmas
Sure.
and birthday.
I know the one. The cheap version
Yep.
of it is $6,000 US.
Okay. I don't think so.
Well, anyway.
Well, dream on.
Yeah,
Dream
I would get one.
Write to Santa
I
and
would
tell
get,
Santa.
I will tell Santa that I want the
This is what you
$6,000 curved camera
There
slider.
you go.
And we'll see if Santa's nice to me. Okay, which did you place this turn? That guy?
I did.
I feel like you're just, you're doing this like very offensive mirroring of my moves. And I'm not sure that I enjoy it. I feel like it's kind of mean. Kind of unnecessary. It's sort of
Trees
a little
tend
bit
to
rude.
grow together, and they're not kind
This is
of
quite-
all out by
this
themselves.
is suddenly quite funky music.
It is. I like it.
All right. I think they are often all by themselves. Trees. I feel like it's weird. The overhead view of this is like very deceptive because these are quite hard to see because they're placed on that grid. You are the type, aren't you? We got left a 1 and a 1. Oh, shucks.
That's okay.
Those are rather low value.
Yes, they
Nicholas.
are.
That's almost embarrassing, I have no idea what I'm doing, to be clear. I think I'm gonna
And
lose.
see exactly what you.
Well, I'm contesting your tree. Because I don't think that I think that that's a necessary part of things and stuff. Stuff.
And
things.
stuff?
Stuff and things.
Stuff and stuff. Give it 4 and a 1. Go.
No, I think so. I think so.
But to
can
think
hang
about
there.
how the leaves are going to.
Well, I think that's sort of hard for us to parse right now because we don't know in practice the board, we don't know what side it's going to be on, and then it rotates. So that's sort of a figure that out. I think it stands to
Afterwards.
reason that you probably don't want areas, big swaths of the board where you don't have any trees. I feel like that's probably bad play, right?
Oh,
But other than that, I don't know.
there you go.
Okay, you're done.
I'm done.
You're finished. You're through. Right in the center. Boom. Now we assert dominance. Okay.
It's not quite the center, but that's okay.
Okay, listen.
Until the wind blows.
Wow.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna look at each of these rows and columns, appreciating that it's quite difficult to see on stream. So you'll just have to trust us because I don't think this makes it. It's more. You can see what the numbers are, but now it's really difficult to see which one's which. So
Yeah.
in any case, we will go through it, the two
Okay.
of us, okay?
We will.
So we're going to do columns first, and then we'll do rows.
Okay.
Okay, so on this column, I have 3, and you have 2, right?
Yep.
So I get 2 points, and you get
1.
1. And then on this column, you have 5,
Yep.
and I have 1. So you get 2 points, and I get 1.
1. Yeah.
Okay. The next one, I have 4, you have 3. I get 2, you get 1. This one, I have 4, you have 3. So I get 2, 1. This one, you're not here. You didn't even show up.
So you get 3
3
points.
points. This one, you obliterated me. You have 7, I have 2. So you get 2 points.
Kind
and
of a
I
waste
get
of
1.
points. Yeah.
And then this one, you didn't show up, so I
No.
get 3.
Okay. Now I'm understanding a little bit more about this game.
Yeah,
interesting.
That's okay. So we'll do
Okay.
rows. So I have 7 and you have 4.
Yep.
So I'll get 2 and you get 1. This one you have 3 and I have 4. I get 2 and you get 1. 4 and 1, you'll get 2. Oops. I'll get 1. 2 and 1, I'll get 2. You'll get 1. And then I get all of these ones.
Yeah.
Stolen. And this one you have 5 to my 3. And finally this one you're all by yourself.
Okay.
So we ended at 25 to 17.
Okay.
Okay. So I think that worked out pretty well. I'm pretty okay with it, actually. Okay.
All right.
So
The game is young.
Yep. So we're halfway through.
Oh.
Okay. So the first half we put out trees and score them.
Yep.
And then the second half, the wind blows and we place out leaves and we score those. Okay. So I think the new start player with the fewest points will become the start player for autumn. So that is you.
That would be me.
And so you remain the start player and you get to choose which side of the board
the wind is going to blow.
The initial wind direction is.
And then it's going to change.
So like if this were here, let's put this off to the side.
Yep.
If this were here, then the first thing we're going to have to do is in the first round, a 1 valued tree is going to have to blow leaves that way.
Yeah.
Okay. And then a 2 value this way and so on. Okay. So
we end up going in
every direction,
every single direction.
It's prescriptive. We have to do a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can do the 4, 3, 2, 1, or whatever. The remaining, because there's 2 of every tree, we can do the remaining ones in any order. Okay.
I think I'm just looking at the placement of. I think I wanted that. We're gonna go this way.
Okay, if you flip it around.
Oh, what do you mean? Like this way?
No.
No.
Like the flat edge against the board.
Oh.
So is that the opposite of what you want, and you actually want to put it here? Because that would blow the opposite of what you had thought.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, we'll go this way.
To be clear.
So then it goes.
Which way do you want the wind to blow? It's either this way or that way.
Okay, I want it to go this way.
Okay, so then you want this over here like this.
Oh my god.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Promise. It's like a game for children.
Skill issue.
Skill issue. I saw this thing, and I had flashbacks to when we were playing Witness, and there was that puzzle in the sewers or whatever.
I could not figure that out.
We were playing this game called Witness, and Witness is like a cooperative kind of whodunit sort of mystery game, and you're trying to like solve these puzzles and whatever. You're detectives, but the gimmick is that you have like you can't talk to one another except for whispering. Like you can whisper secrets to each other, but in a very prescriptive way. Okay. And we had this one puzzle where we essentially you're kind of giving each other clues, and then you individually solve this puzzle. And this one puzzle was about traveling through this sewer, and you had to like enter the sewer and then exit at the correct location. And it's like, the first thing we do is turn right or whatever. And it was painful because you're like standing there and trying to like figure out
I literally was like this, and I do this.
Yeah.
And then I do this, and then I go do this again.
Yes. And then you'd rotate the thing and look confused and start over. So, spatial orientation, not that good.
That's okay.
In games, I think in life, if I asked you which direction is north, I think you could tell me right now. Can you feel that, or do you just know?
No, I just know that's north.
Yeah, because that's due west, right?
Yes.
So that's
west.
Yes.
East.
Yes, and north.
South.
North is
Yes.
right behind us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Easy
Anyways.
peasy.
But in a game with arrows where it's like very defined, it's a lost cause. Okay, so when the leaves are blowing, right? Like you'd have to pick your first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to pick one of your 1 trees to blow leaves. So you have this one here.
Yep.
Or you have, where's your other one? Down here.
Here.
This guy here. Okay. So one of these ones
Just
is
one
gonna,
of them?
Yes, is going to blow leaves. And what you would do then is you'd pick one of these leaf tokens, right? So these are numbered from 2 through 9, I think. Or 2 through 8. 2 through 8.
Yeah.
Okay. And whatever number you pick, that's the number of leaves that are going to blow from that tree, that fall from that tree. So let's say you picked your 4.
Okay.
Okay. You're going to put the first leaf in one of these spots here. I'm going to use my leaves to demonstrate.
But the wind is going this way.
Okay, fine. You're going to put one of the leaves in one of the spots in front of the tree.
Yes.
Okay. And then the next one would go in front of that leaf. And so if you're going to make a path of leaves, and then it would go in front of that leaf in the direction of travel of the wind blowing.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Now, the one other thing you can do
Yeah.
is one of your tiles, instead of having a 1, you have a squirrel.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay. So the squirrel, you put your squirrel token, which is cute, by the way. It's kind of a little bit of a chonky.
It's got cute tails, bushy.
Yeah. It's cute. It's also it's wide. Like this guy's a chonker of a squirrel. He's as wide as he is long. Anyways, your squirrel.
Taxpayer 2000 said, "Thank you for the amazing streams."
Thanks, Jack. Appreciate it. So you can put your squirrel token within 3 spaces of whatever tree you're resolving that time.
In what?
Okay. In the direction of the wind blowing.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
How many trees
All the trees will lose leaves.
Let me word this question.
Oh, okay.
So, am I with the wind blowing to the east? Okay.
Left.
Bone Dollar
We're going to
said,
say left.
Grandma op cost is the absolute best and so much better than James.
Listen, if we abuse the text to speech, I will take it away.
Okay. With easterly,
Left.
I don't like that.
Okay, it's a arrow pointing to your left,
Okay.
right? Like it's left.
Okay. So, with the wind blowing to the left,
Yes,
is it going to affect all of my trees?
it's going to affect the tree you choose to resolve this turn, which is
Yeah.
a 1, and then the next one is going to have to be a 2, and it's going to blow up.
Oh, so we're left, right, up, down.
Yes, because it's a board, and we're not like, give me a break.
Okay. All right.
Does this have anything to do with squirrels?
Nope.
So is there a reason I couldn't have told you how the squirrel works?
No.
Okay, anyways, you put the squirrel in the same way that the wind works.
Yeah.
So the squirrel, like if I was using the squirrel for this tree, it would go like I would make a path. So it's 1, 2, 3 spaces out from the like a cone, right?
Yep.
Up to 3 spaces out. And I can put this squirrel out and it basically covers up a stack of leaves. Okay. It like kind of gives it like that spot is then like yours essentially. Okay. Because that's something that's important as these leaves are blowing. Like later ones that go in the same spot go on top of existing ones. And the only thing that matters for scoring is what leaf is on top, not how many are in the stack or anything else. So if they go on top of each other, it's better to be later.
And you can put your squirrel out late at any time.
Well, your squirrel is instead of placing leaves.
Oh.
So for one of your trees, you're going to use your squirrel instead. So one of your leaf tokens
Yes.
has like a squirrel icon on it.
Yes.
Right?
All right.
Hey, welcome in.
So I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to play my 2.
Okay, so
2
you get
leaves.
to place out 2
So
leaves.
does
and
this physically go on the
No.
board?
This gets like discarded.
Okay, because it's
Okay, you've
played.
used your 2 or flipped over
And I'm
or
going to
whatever.
put 2 leaves like here and here because I cannot do that,
Yes,
right? It
because
has
they
to
make
be
a
like
they make
that.
a path.
Okay,
Right.
yes.
So
All
you're
right.
always putting them in front
Yep.
of the existing one.
Oh, so it could go this way too.
Totally. So yeah. So the wind is blowing to the left here. So your first leaf, if it goes here,
Yep.
your next leaf could go in any of these 3 spots.
And I do have another question.
Of course you do. Yes.
If I have more of my leaves near your trees, is that a benefit?
No. The only thing that's going to matter is the scoring is kind of summarized here. But basically, we look at each region. So like this, you now have leaves in this kind of beige region.
Yeah.
Okay, right? Whoever has the most leaves gets 5 points. Whoever has the second most gets 3 points. Okay, and if you are the only person with leaves there, which is hard to imagine happening, you get 8 points.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
I presume that this is a region, which is interesting. Maybe I don't know if it counts for cumulatively. I think it's by color. I think this and that are the same, probably.
That would make sense.
Yes. Okay. So that was one of your one trees.
That was one of my
ones. You used your low value, your 2 guy.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
I am going to not do that.
Okay.
Foolish ridiculousness. I'm going to use my 4. I'm just going to flip mine over.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm going to use my 4, and the wind is going to blow from this tree here. So the first one will go thusly.
Yes.
And then it will go here. And then here. And finally here. And something I didn't mention is we remove the tree as well.
Oh, once it blows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each tree can only be resolved one time. Okay. So that makes it a little easier so we don't get confused.
So now we
which
do our
ones have
2
gone.
tree.
Yes. We have to do one of the 2 trees, and the wind is going to blow in that direction.
Okay.
Okay.
I will. Play my seat.
Oh wow. Okay. You're just going hard here.
Okay.
So if we were scoring this currently, I would have 2 and you would have 1. Right? Because
Yes,
I'm covering you up there, and the only thing that matters is the top one.
Okay.
This seems illegal. I don't care for this at all.
What do you mean?
I'm saying, I don't like these leaves. You didn't want to put one over top of my guy?
Oh, I guess I should, hey?
I mean, maybe. I don't know what you're up to. Hey! Okay, listen. I said over top of one guy, not all of them. What are you doing? It would have to be in these two spots.
That was my question.
Yes, in the 2
that's
spots.
exactly what I was going to
ask. It's going
ask.
that way. It's hard to see. It's really hard. This is a difficult game to stream, like visually, because of how these pieces work. Wow. I think you got it. I think you got this one. I feel like that might be your spot. So which tree was that?
2. This one.
Take it off the board. Okay. And did you discard your tile or something? You did?
Yeah, it's in here.
Okay, cool. Wow. So I also have to pick a 2 tree, which is one of these guys. I think that I am going to use my 2
really your only
leaf.
choice.
I don't think it's my only
Well, you're
choice.
not going to play a 6 when the wind is blowing up because you couldn't play 6 leaves.
You're right.
Right? Like
You're
so
right.
you were
'Cause
forced.
I could play
a 2.
like 4. Right.
No, you couldn't play 4.
Sure, I could. From this 2?
Oh, I thought you had chosen this 2.
No, I'm not a crazy person.
That's what I said.
Yeah, no, I'm just the wind is gonna blow thusly.
Okay.
We're gonna see how that
There you go.
that works. You know what? Actually, yeah, whatever. I'll live with it. Fine.
Wow.
You were up.
I wouldn't have taken that one.
Guessing grandma is a nature lover? I don't know about that. What would you say?
I enjoy nature. I'm very fond of my
you
birds.
like getting out and
right, and
you're
I
right.
like
You
trees.
do have like 90
right?
billion bird feeders.
I do,
and you
and I
do-
have 90 billion trees in my yard. So
I would say you like to run, and we have spent our fair amount of time running
In the woods?
mountains,
Yes.
and there are some stories there that
helicopter
maybe
rides
yeah,
out of the
maybe.
mountains. Yeah, just a few.
But overall,
Yeah.
I would say that we're just doing this series, Games with Grandma, where
Mm-hmm.
I'm teaching my mom here how to play some games that she has not played. Nature happened to be the theme this time, but we're
Mm-hmm. a
actually
good theme.
working through the alphabet, A to B.
Yep.
We're on B. We started last week, so we're doing
Yeah.
this every Thursday.
There you go.
All right. you're up next, and this has to be your 3 tree, and the wind is going to blow that away.
Okay.
So it's
That
one of
away.
these guys. At least it's not that way for your 3. That would be
Yeah, that would suck.
punitive. So
Ooh. I see a problem starting.
yeah,
I do. I'll speak of it.
I see a problem, and I would say that
In
the
a
problem
little
is
bit.
you and these egregiously yellow leaves. That's a problem for me.
That'll
I don't care for that whatsoever.
Okay. It will be a 5.
Damn.
Ah, messing around.
No, not screwing around at all.
1, 2,
Rude?
3,
Extremely rude. Uncalled for, I would say.
4, 5. What do you think of that?
I think you're a big stinky jerk, and that was mean.
Then this has to go off. Right?
Yeah. Why does it feel like there is such an overwhelmingly large number of yellow leaves?
Because there is. I'm squashing your maple tree.
Okay.
Okay.
Seems rude. Okay. So, I think we...
So where
like-
are your 3s? You've got a choice of here
Or this guy down here.
or this guy.
And I think I want to...
Interesting, because there's reasons to do either.
I think I want to resolve that one, and I'm going to use this one.
Oh, and you're just gonna, like a bird, a rabbit, pooping as it goes.
Okay, listen,
gonna be-
listen, lady. Didn't you just cover up like 10 of
Okay.
my leaves?
All right, I
And
know.
yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
I see what
I'm
this
going
is
to start
about.
here.
Okay.
It's going this
Yeah.
way, right? And I'm going to just, I'm just gonna
'Cause you
go
can.
on a little
Yeah.
adventure here. That's 3,
It's like a
4,
bunny pooping poop.
5, 6.
How the tides have changed. Do it. 7. And
But-
didn't you play an 8?
But there's this one here.
Didn't you play an 8?
Yes, but I can't actually
No, you
play 8.
can't.
I don't think you can play 8 in the 2-player game.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because like I was on the edge, right? And there's 8 squares, and you're always it's always
Yeah.
inward from it,
There you
right?
go.
So I think you can only ever play 7. That's why I used my 8 now. Because
Yellow's not dominating like it was before.
I'm a bird watcher too. The birds / board game crossover is huge since Wingspan. Agreed. May I suggest Cascadia, Calico, Carcassonne, and Cities? Okay, wow. Yeah, so Cascadia is definitely potentially... I mean, you've played Cascadia with the girls, right?
I think so. I recognize that name. Do you have it handy?
No, but it's like a tile laying game where
Yeah.
you're scoring points for birds and deer and bears and so
That's
on.
right.
Right. I
We
think
have
we've
played
played
that.
Cascadia.
Yes.
Cascadia
Yes.
is one of our kids' favorite games. Calico is one of Sarah's
Yes.
favorite games.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you've actually played it with her.
I have not.
Yeah.
I think a
So,
cabo because
Cabo.
not
yes.
a bird, but for C
Because Sarah likes it.
Sarah's
Likes it so
her
much.
second favorite.
Yeah. And Carcassonne is definitely...
Yeah.
We've played...
Oh, I don't recognize that.
Oh, I mean, I think we haven't played Carcassonne in a long time. It's a tile laying game. You'd recognize it if we played it,
Okay.
for sure. But yeah, there's definitely, those are all solid suggestions
Mm-hmm.
for sure. I don't know if we have a C game picked out yet, but we will.
We've not spoken of the
see.
sea.
Kill me, please.
Yes.
Anyways, I believe it's your turn.
Okay.
Those are great suggestions, by the way.
Let's go with changing wind.
Mm-hmm.
Dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Has to be a 4.
Has to be a 4.
Oh dear. Well, probably not this one.
Oh dear.
It's looking like that guy. The questionable,
It is a number of them that
falling over tree
were poorly
is.
built.
No, honestly, these are printed kind of poorly. Like they're thick, but I don't know. Like there's some components are printed quite densely, and these aren't them. So like the bases are often kind of coming apart and that sort of thing. It's just a shame. Well, I think you're going this way.
I know. I was just counting the squares.
Oh, yeah, just making sure you know.
I'm seeing that. Will we end up playing all of these?
Yes, we will.
Okay. So I'm going to do something.
Wild.
I am going to do something wild.
Okay.
You're going to go, what?
Please don't say it's like you're 7 or you're 8 or
Oh,
something.
yes. That's what I'm thinking.
But you're going to only get like 3 leaves out.
Actually, I think
The wind's going this way.
I realize that. I'm going to. I'm playing a 4, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to actually play.
Thank God. Okay. I thought you were going to
A
do something
3.
wild and crazy
Now,
here.
this is a little wild. I'm going to play a 3.
I don't think that's wild at all.
Okay, but I'm choosing to limit the damage.
Okay. Hold on.
What?
Let's talk this out for
Okay.
a second. Just listen.
I have a full explanation as to
Okay.
why.
You can do whatever you want. I just want to make sure this is clear.
Okay.
The direction of the wind is going to change on each of the
Yep.
remaining turns,
Okay.
but we can resolve all the other trees in any order we want.
Oh, well, you never told me
Yes,
that.
yes, I did.
I don't think you did.
I did. So it's
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, anything.
Okay.
So you don't have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, for instance, right? You could do your other 4 on the next turn and resolve it this way if you want, or you could wait until this turn and resolve it that way. Okay. I just wanted to clarify
Okay.
that before you,
Okay.
did
Having said that,
something wild.
I'm going to take this back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I am instead going to play.
You still have to go this direction.
Oh, darn. Okay.
This time.
Okay.
It's a 4.
And it's
this
a 4
direction.
going this.
You still
okay.
want that 3.
All right. I still
totally
want that
do.
3.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But future turns can be
Okay,
whatever.
one, oopsie.
Yeah, you would cover up my leaves, wouldn't
Yeah.
you?
1, 2.
Well, down into the depths
depths,
there, the
yes.
corner.
Yes.
All right.
And that goes off.
Yeah. So I likewise, it's interesting because I didn't account for the fact that I was just trying to play the rows and columns.
So was I.
Right,
Yeah.
optimally. And I also have both of my 4s at this side of the
Yeah.
board where there's no good way. I probably should have kept my 2, but I did not. So, anyways, I will be picking my 3 as well. And I'll start with this guy. And I'm only going to be able to play out 2 leaves, but I will play 1 here and 1.
Interesting. Okay.
And it is your pick, or you can
Here?
resolve. Yeah. So the wind is blowing that way, but you can resolve whatever tree you want.
For how many leaves?
Whatever
Just whatever
leaf
I
you,
have.
whatever leaf you pick.
Okay.
And don't forget, one of them has to be your squirrel, and your squirrel basically just picks a spot, and no leaves can be placed there. It wins. That spot is its now.
But I have to have a tree next to that spot.
Well, it moves from your tree in the same way up to 3 distance.
Oh, in
the same way that the wind
yeah.
blows. So from this tree, it would have to start, if it was blowing this way, your squirrel would have to start here, and then it could be in any of these, and then it could be in any of those, right? And it would be in in the little cone, that little area, be somewhere there.
I see.
And one of your remaining things will have to be your squirrel.
Okay. So if I play my squirrel, we're
Yeah.
still dealing with that direction.
Yes. Well, you
Okay.
get to choose which tree.
Okay. So in
A cone.
A cone?
It's like you'd played a 3.
it's like I had played a 3.
And you make a path of 3, and
Okay.
it ends anywhere in that, or up to 3. It's like you'd played a 1, 2, or a 3. And it makes a little, goes anywhere in a cone up to 3. So basically it's from one of the trees, so it'll be this direction. It's 2, 4, or 6. Those are your tiles you can pick from. You can pick from the 2 in front of it, the 4 in front of that,
Yeah.
or the 6 in front of that,
Oh.
right?
Okay. That direction, hey? Okay.
You're the one who chose which side of the board the wind went on.
I know. I am going to
Live dangerously.
live dangerously for sure. Really wanted.
And not live dangerously?
No. All right. We'll go with 4.
Okay.
And I'm going to go from my number 2 tree.
Okay. Rude. Also rude. Exceptionally uncalled
Okay.
for. That was just not very necessary, I do believe.
Ooh, I see a problem.
What's your problem?
Oh dear. I will tell you about it afterwards.
You sure you don't want to tell me now?
No?
But you could.
So I'll tell you.
You don't have to.
About the squirrel.
What about the squirrel?
So if the squirrel is laid out thinking it was like a 3,
Yes.
if say this was my tree
Okay.
and I
So
have
it
3
goes-
out,
Oh, so yeah, sure.
okay? So
It'd
say,
be 2, 4, or 6,
yeah.
right? But it's a cone.
So
yeah.
so could it be played here?
Yes.
I wouldn't have to have something here and here.
No, you just have
Oh,
to count
okay.
up to 3
All right.
spaces away. The squirrel
Okay.
doesn't have to make a chain of squirrels. It runs away from the tree. It just can't run across the whole forest.
And can a squirrel land on a stack of
Yes,
leaves
it's the whole purpose.
that,
Once there's a squirrel there,
Yeah.
you get that tile. It's
regardless
yours.
of whether I land on
Yes.
a
Like
red?
for
Okay.
instance, I might resolve my 4 tree here,
Yeah.
for instance. And I would use my squirrel,
Yeah.
and I would just put my squirrel here, and that tile's mine now.
Don't you want to land on top of a stack of leaves?
You can, but I don't want to,
Why not?
because I'd prefer to do this.
Oh.
Because I don't think I can get leaves into this area very easily.
Do we need to have leaves in all the areas?
No, but if you have no leaves and your opponent does, they get 8 points, which is
Ah,
a
that's
lot.
why you did what you
Yes.
did.
So you can't get rid of me now.
Okay.
I get some number of points from this. You cannot get first.
But
Or
I-
you can
I-
get first. I cannot get 0. Right? You can't
Okay.
bump my squirrel away. You effectively can't play leaves here anymore.
Why not?
Because my squirrel's there.
So you own the gray.
Yeah. Well, I own this square.
But I can.
You can play anywhere else, but not
Okay.
on this particular
Okay,
square.
so I can still get stuff into the zone.
Yeah, just not here.
Okay. Gotcha.
My squirrel is doing
All
squirrely
right.
things. So,
I see.
next tree, that direction.
Okay.
I think you should pick your 3, personally.
Yeah, right.
I'm a really big fan of
I-
you picking that 3.
Don't think that's a good idea.
Well, you'd be mistaken, but that's okay.
All right, I am going to play my 8.
Oh, okay.
Just cause.
Because you can.
I can.
Functionally, it's a 7,
but I know
but you know.
exactly. Whatever.
I hope you run out of leaves.
4, 6, 7. I'll put 8, knowing I can't put 8.
Well, you have exactly the right number of leaves, it looks like.
There you go. All right. So 1,
Mm-hmm.
2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, would-
How come I have? I must have grabbed too many.
no, because you have 7 leaves left.
Okay.
Or maybe you
Oh,
have 8.
2.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Something
we can't.
went
We
in the-
no,
we
because we
can't
can't
play
place
8.
1.
Yeah.
So we should have
Yeah.
1 left
Okay.
over. Yes.
Right.
Okay.
What do you think of those apples?
So that was this tree.
Yes.
I think you made a straight line with like a little deviation. And I think it was smelly and weird, and I don't care for it at all.
I'm
I
seeing
think,
a lot of yellow.
I think, yeah, but yellow schmellow. You know what I mean? Like
Don't you start to bellow.
what? That was weird. Okay, so I think what I want to do is use my 7.
Okay.
And I'm going to start with this tree.
Okay.
And I'm going to start here. And I am going to live some kind of dream. Look at this huge stack of leaves in there. I feel like you're going to just cover that up.
Oh, disaster.
It is a disaster. But the important thing is that my leaf
is on top.
That's right. Actually, I don't want to go there. You can keep that one. I kind of want to just
Really?
I do want to go. I don't want to let you have this, That feels...
Play to win.
That feels... Wait, I went here? Here. I'll do this.
Ah.
And these are like a shared area.
Okay.
Right? On the bigger board, it's quite obvious. I think that's how... It's not one area. Silly.
Oh.
Anyways, this guy's gone.
Okay.
All right, what you got? It's blowing this away.
I'm going to play my squirrel.
Squirrel?
Squirrel! Yep. And it's going to go here.
That seems rude.
And obviously this
That
goes
guy's gone.
away.
Yep. You sure that's the move you want?
I'm...
Certain. Okay.
Because I still have another play.
Yes, you
Yes,
do.
I do.
It's going to be a little unfortunate, I think.
Why?
So-
I don't see what I did wrong.
Well, because
but-
the wind is blowing this way. So your guy is going to have your 7 in this direction.
Can I have a redo?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay. It was a 3.
It doesn't matter
It
which
doesn't
one it
I think
was.
it was here. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's going...
Because
Oh.
you're either using your 7 with that or your
Just a second.
squirrel with this.
Did you just change this?
No.
Because I think I put it as if it was going...
No, I think this tree was
Oh, was it
here.
there? Yeah.
I think it was there.
Okay.
Right?
Oh.
You're welcome to use your 7 instead if you'd prefer.
No.
I mean, I'd save that tree
I
and my
need the
7 for that. I'd use the squirrel
That's
now.
exactly. I'm going to use the
Right.
squirrel now, and I'm going this way.
Put him here. This is its
I
own
can't
region.
put it on top.
Yeah. Oh, wait, sorry. The
No.
wind's going that way. You're right.
Yes. So I will just go...
2, 4.
Here.
Sure. Hanging out.
Hanging out.
You're still winning that one, and this tree's gone.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's a lot better than
Yeah.
your 7
I-
in this direction.
Thank you for pointing that out.
You're
So kind,
quite,
so
quite
kind.
welcome.
Yes.
Yes. Well,
5 and a 6.
a 5 and a 6. I'm going to use my 5,
Okay.
and I'm going to resolve this guy.
Yep.
And it behooves me
I know.
to
Say
go on
bye-bye.
this little path
You
of...
just like to...
You did this to me.
I did.
You did this to me.
Tit for tat.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So, these just kind of...
It's sad. I'm seeing more red.
I
Then
feel
I
like
am
I'm
yellow.
seeing a extremely disproportionately large amount of red as well. And I'm kind of cool with it.
Not as cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fair.
So now we...
Do the
The
final
wind
one.
changes.
Yeah, and you're playing your 7 in that direction.
All right. I think I'll have 1 left over is what we agreed, right? I think we'll be 7.
I wonder if this was supposed to alternate or something and I've messed that up. That's okay. Hey.
Okay. Rhythm weep.
All right. This guy's out.
Yep.
All right. We did make a minor mistake.
Oh, that's
It's
too
not a
bad.
big deal. Well, I can still... I can still...
Yeah, I know.
So, for next time,
Yep.
when somebody plays the...
Squirrel?
No. But when somebody... The leaves that we select, whomever played the lowest one goes first the following round. Not just alternating,
Oh,
right?
okay.
I don't know that it would have made a significant difference.
I do have a question now that we've played all of our
Yes.
cards.
Sure.
Is it better to take ownership of a larger stack of leaves? Is there any scoring benefit?
No,
It's just you win that one square.
It is completely different, or like the number of leaves is completely indifferent. The only thing that matters is the top color, and each region is worth the same amount of points.
Okay.
So I think that probably you want presence with a region, right? Like I think the reason I'm leading on the scoreboard right now is because I had more uncontested rows than you. And there was lots of places where you placed like a 4 and I put a 1 because I don't want to fight you for that row. I just want to not let you get 3 points.
Yes.
Right?
Understood. Yeah.
So, okay. So let's see here. So we'll start at this side of the board.
Sure.
So we tie on the black.
The black.
Right? So
do you want me to take them off as we do them?
Sure. So we each gain 1 point. Right? And then on the beige here, you skunked me. So you gain 2 and I gain... Oh, wait. I gave us each 1. That's not what it's worth. When we tie,
are you talking about this first one?
Yeah. So we tie and we each get 4 points.
A tie is 4?
Because it's 8 points that's total that we're dividing, right?
Oh,
so it's like if we divide, if it's 5 if you win, 3 if you're in second place. If we tie, we split them. It's 8 for each.
And then on this one,
so you won it. So you get 5.
Okay, and then you get 3.
And I get 3.
Yes.
Right. So the leaf scoring matters more than, like, it's worth more total points.
Right. So the green, I win. So I get 5. You get 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe it's not worth more total because we score more rows. But anyway.
And then with the blue, is this
so dark blue is 1, and you get 5.
Okay.
And I get 3.
Right. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
And then gray, you walked away with it.
I get 5 to your 3. And then the red here, you get 5 to my 3. And then this,
the blue is...
I think I got both of these uncontested.
Oh, wow. You got 8 and 8. Ouch.
Okay,
well
so I
done.
Get 16.
You did great
so
there.
52, 62.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, the uncontested
Okay.
bit. So I think, honestly, realistically, probably at the very least, you would have scored some of those. I think that, you want to be probably placing second.
You need to be present in every area.
But it's generally advantageous to be placing later because then you're putting your leaves on top, right? So I think that probably that turn order flub might have changed things a little bit. I think we were playing very samey numbers, so I don't think it would have changed things a lot,
drastically,
right?
Yeah.
Fun
game.
That was good. What did you think of Bosk compared to Bandada, or just generally? What did you think?
A big difference.
Oh, they're very different games,
This
obviously.
very different game. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this. I would play this again.
Would you like to play it again today?
We could play it again today.
Okay. I'm gonna let's talk about it for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna suggest we take just like a brief break before we play. But I'd be happy to play it one more time.
I understand a little bit more now that we've played it.
This is crazy. I'm streaming with my mom. We're playing board games with grandma.
Yeah. It's fun. Understanding now that we've had one playthrough.
Yeah.
I think I would place my trees differently.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
I think I walked away with some free points in the first one.
You did.
That probably won't happen the second time through, I suspect.
No, I think I'll play a little smarter.
Yeah.
But it was fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah, overall, I liked this. And interestingly, even though I would say that this is also simple, I mean, obviously,
it's a very simple
Bandada is like an extremely simple game, right? It's a small box, 10 minutes. I don't think you're playing it in 10 minutes, but 20, you could.
Yeah.
Right? This is a little bit of a bigger game than that in every sense of the word. But I would say that it's still really straightforward. This would be like super easy to play with the kids or something like that.
Oh, the kids could definitely play this,
But this actually does feel surprisingly thematic. Like, the fact that we're kind of putting these trees and then the leaves are blowing with the wind or whatever is like a decent, like, that's a pretty good thematic interpretation of something happening in nature. I think that's all, like, that's pretty cool.
Well, it is cool. There's one aspect with the game I it didn't play out the way I thought it might.
What's
I thought
that?
once the leaves were down,
Yeah.
as soon as the wind changed,
Or
that
to scatter
say
them or
if
something.
wherever you've placed them, all of a sudden the winds change direction while your leaves, because that would constantly be changing
Sure.
the lay of the land for having
I feel
control.
like that would be very hard to play,
It would be.
right?
It would.
I feel
But
like-
I thought.
But it would be perhaps more realistic, but it
Yeah.
would be a lot.
Yeah, but I thought that the leaves are going to constantly be moving in the
Mm-hmm.
direction of the gameplay,
Okay.
where you might own, this square one
Until
moment until the.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I got it. I got
So
it.
yeah, let's play this again.
Is this like nature Carcassonne? Kinda. It's kinda like that. It's really about trees and the growth thereof, and then the eventual the trees. In the springtime they grow. In the fall they lose their leaves, and both of those things are worth points in this game. So let's take a short break.
Sure.
And we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Nice.
And we'll play another round of Bosk here. Now that we're all warmed up.
Sounds good.
We'll see you guys
All right.
back soon. All right, we are back. Our music ran out there during the break, but here we are, ready for another game of Bosk.
You need this
now
for scoring.
that we know how it works. I didn't realize that's why it was there. I thought you just made a mistake.
No,
so, anyway, set that off to the side for now. So, would you like to go first, or would you like to RPS for it? I won. You can choose.
Let's RPS.
All right.
I'm just seeing if I... Nope, it didn't help. Mixed, like took two apart and mixed them together.
Oh, the bases?
Yeah. This is still cockeyed.
One of the things that I wish these... Like, it's cool, these components, but, like, I wish that they were a little bit better made. It's just, like... I don't know... I'm sure there's some technical distinction, but they're quite thick, but the cardboard is not like densely compressed, and they tend to split. And it's just, I hate those, and this just happens to be one of those. Anyways.
You know what we're doing. Come on.
All right, okay. I gotta think of my strategy here. I gotta figure it out. All right.
Okay? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
My strategy was lose, so
I'll
you're
just
first.
take that back.
You're first.
I didn't know if I wanted to be first.
Well, too bad. Clearly, you should have chosen a different RPS strat then.
There you go.
All right.
All right.
What's it gonna be? Oh, wow. Aggressive. You remember we can use any number, right?
Yep.
All right.
Fisherman's friend.
Yeah, my throat's a little sore.
That's bad.
I think I've been
How's the honey?
slowly getting sick.
The honey fisherman's friends.
Okay, this is sort of like, listen, fisherman's friends are kind of gross, right? Like they're kind of...
It's just kind of like Buckley's.
They're they're the Buckleys of cough drops, right? They're sort of like, they're not... Like a Ricola or something is like, it tastes good and whatever. Fisherman's friends are like these... These are the worst of both worlds, where they're less... like offensively bad, but they seem like less potent.
You realize I gave you those in your Christmas stocking.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
I think it's weird that I get fisherman's friends in my stocking, but yes, I'm well aware of this.
There you go.
But I'm just saying that they're
Yeah. I like the original Fisherman's Friends.
Yeah.
And Buckley's has a punch, but it truly does work. It's good stuff. Good stuff. All right, what are you going to do?
You know what's an interesting thing is I was trying to think of, I should put these out in clever places to anticipate the wind blowing. But you actually don't know where the wind is going to start, because that gets determined immediately before it happens by whomever's losing, right? Like you get to pick which side of the board that's on, which means the wind could be going in any direction, right?
Yes.
Which I hadn't thought of, but I don't care for. It's interesting because like outside spaces are good, but they're also
bad,
not good. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna go with that. The 2 of destiny. Did I move that? Did you have it in the corner or where it is?
I don't know.
I think it's exactly.
It's close.
I don't think I moved it.
I think it's close.
Right.
So you're trying to have all the numbers face this way?
Yeah, because then it's visible on the slider cam, and also it's not bad for us anyway. From the side, it's kind of pretty visible.
Okay.
Really?
That's what I think. What you do?
I wonder if for purposes of
experimentation?
No. For purposes of the 2-player game, I wonder if this would be fairer if it was a snake style, like 1, 2, 2, 1. Anyway,
yes.
I suspect maybe, but
that would be
anyway. That's okay.
That would be.
Mm-hmm. I see. The heavy. The 4
Just like
directly in the middle.
Pound.
Nothing.
Yes.
Nothing rude, offensive.
No.
Whatever. Just living.
Just like
dangerously.
That.
Yep.
Like that.
That's how I respond. I don't want to give you that row or column. And I don't have to fight you. I just have to show up. So that's what I did. I don't know if it's clever or not, but I'm trying to not have like numbers in similar places, because like you know, having 2 1s right here could really suck.
It could
right?
really suck. That is true. Very true.
But I don't know whether that's actually achievable. Don't know, don't care. Boom. Oh, the tie. The type. Hey, I can
Play that game.
I can work with that.
Go.
I like ties too.
With a double
2.
tie.
Mega Ultra Super
There you
tie. Yeah. You will not.
I just did.
Needlessly offensive. Just a little bit, because you.
Really? You bully?
What do you mean? You're 4 in the absolute center of the board. Who you calling a bully? Me, but you know why? Rude.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wowzers. Okay.
It's a cute game. I like it.
It's a cute game. I like it too.
I wonder if I would like it with 4 players. I feel like it'd be hectic with the leaves in particular.
It would be a little.
Okay, listen, lady. You need 6 on that one?
Maybe not.
Wow.
Maybe not. I think instead, for now, I'm just gonna.
You need 5 on that one?
Sure.
Sucks. Rude.
Really?
Yeah. You bet.
I don't think I like that.
I think I'm a big fan, actually. I'm yeah, really into it, actually. I got a 3 and a 4 left. What you got? A 1 and a 4?
Not unfortunate.
It kind of is.
Don't know.
I think I do.
Oh, gee whiz. Took a while.
It's okay.
I did it.
It's
Be
funny.
proud.
I am. It's just funny because you did the thing that you do. You know the thing.
I know.
You know the thing.
What's it going to be? A 3 or 4?
I think it's going to be a 4
Really?
right there.
Okay.
Yep.
Others. Okay. Then I just have to do this. I have no choice.
I mean, you could just let me have it.
Oh, there's a thing there. Boom, boom. Okay, I'm in every line.
Not this one. You're not in this column. You're in every row, but not this column.
Yeah, that's why I have to at least tie with you. I'm not in the green, though. That's a problem.
No, but you can just,
But
you
I
know,
can.
blow some leaves over there.
There you go. There.
Rude. I am going
Don't you
to
ruin
take
my fun.
this, and I'm going to put it right here.
Oh!
Where it ruins
You're
your
a
fun
bully.
in 2 ways. So I'm okay.
You are a
I'm okay
bully.
with it.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
Well, you could have put yours up here, and
That's
but
okay.
you didn't. You didn't.
All right.
Okay. So, all right, we've placed all of our pieces,
Mm-hmm.
and we are just going to score. We'll score columns and then rows.
Okay.
Okay. So this one, we tie, right? The first column.
Yes.
We each get 1 point.
Yep.
Okay. And then this row, I get 2, and you get 1.
Yep.
This row
Is it tie?
is also a tie. Get 1. And this row, you win.
Yep.
So you get 2, and I get 1. Okay, and this row
Hurts.
or column rather,
You
I
win.
win.
Yep.
And you get 1. And this one,
I
you win.
win.
I get 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one,
You.
I win.
Yeah.
So I very narrowly am ahead after scoring the columns.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rows, this is a tie. So each get 1.
Okay.
You win this one, so you get 2, and I get 1.
Tie.
It's a tie, so we each get 1. I win this one. You have 5, I have 7.
Yep.
The nerd.
Yeah. Bully,
I
bully.
win this one as well.
Oh, and you win the next
And then
one.
I win this one as well. Ooh, I didn't even think that was true.
I know, I
and then
win the
you win
last
the
one.
top one.
Yeah.
So I am ahead by 2 points.
So it's a closer game.
It's
right
substantially well because
the
I think
bat,
I got
yeah.
like 3 or 2
Oh,
or 3 uncontested
a number of
last
times.
time.
Yes, a number of times.
Honestly, I think I might trade 2 points in order to choose where the wind goes. Like I think you're in good shape here, right? But
I'm pretty sure
I think yes, you get to pick it. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
I
If
do.
I could trade, if I could
Yeah.
give you like 2 points and pick where that goes, I think I'd rather do that. I think you're doing quite well. So.
I'm doing the right to left
Okay,
thing.
just make sure that you know that this edge that goes against the board.
I understand
okay,
that.
okay,
now.
just saying.
I'll make it pretty. And
okay.
it has to be my 1. What's interesting is my 1 is here
Yes.
on the outside for all intents and purposes, and my 1 is also on the outside.
Yes.
So it really
I think we actually.
Two.
So the single thing that we both did better is what I had said. We don't have our same numbered trees really like close together where you're stuck. Oh, I have to use a 4, and both of them are here, and the wind's blowing that way. I don't think there's a lot of opportunity for the wind to be dramatically bad or anything like that, which is kind of cool. But
Hey,
as an aside, completely unrelated to anything, I hate this scoreboard because it goes like this.
yeah, I don't like that either.
I want it to loop around. I don't care for it at all. It's really easy to make mistakes because every alternate
Yeah.
row goes the opposite direction.
I honestly wish that they had a score around the perimeter of the board. That would be nicer. Okay,
So
we're heading that away
the wind blows
towards
this way.
A westerly
All right,
wind.
and you go first,
Okay.
but whoever plays the lowered number tile
Yep.
goes first the following round.
Okay.
And if it's the same, I think this turn order changes. But I'm not sure.
Yeah. Can there be a tie? All right. Well.
So we switch players if we play the same tile, the start order switches. So I think we played it pretty close to
okay.
fair
Well,
last
I'm gonna
time.
play the 2.
All right.
And I'm gonna go from here. I'm gonna go 1. And then 2.
Like diversifying.
There you go.
Wow.
Anything to do with that?
I'm not sure. I suspect I'm gonna try a thing out of curiosity because I feel like it is extremely tempting to play low numbers first.
So you're gonna go big or go home?
Because I think that the idea is that if you play low numbers 1st you get to play out your big numbers later and cover things up, right?
Yeah.
Like it's
I would tend towards that thinking.
Extremely tempting, but I felt like last time that's true, but it was also difficult, like to put things where I wanted later.
Okay,
Right?
so you're gonna play big and try to spread out your ownership of some tiles,
Possibly.
possibly.
I think
you should move this.
I shouldn't. And for science, I'm going to use my 4.
Oh, middle of the road. Okay.
And well, it's bigger than a 2.
Yes.
And I'm going to start here.
Okay.
And the wind's going that way.
Yeah.
So I can go plink, plink, plink.
Oh, I
Link.
like that.
And we'll see. No, just throw that tree anywhere.
Chopped it
Did you
down
take
with
your
an axe.
Did you take your tree off? Oh, you did. I guess I could have my
There you go.
thing over here. That makes it easier.
Okay.
All right. So you played the lower number, so that means you go next for trees.
Okay. So would you like to move the wind?
Sure. The wind
It's
is
now
going to blow toward us.
Yep. Northerly wind.
Yeah.
A number 2.
Been a while since you had a drink.
You know what? I don't actually have it.
I
We
don't
don't have
have
a drink out here
either.
anymore because we took
Oh,
a break,
darn
but we
it.
didn't. We decided not to bring anything else out. But I appreciate you thinking of us, Max.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna do a 5.
Wow.
Just like that.
Because you can from your 2 tree. Which one?
Yeah.
This one.
Oh.
Oh no, sorry. I thought the wind was going that way. It's going this way.
Yeah.
Definitely not what I said. Oh, I see how it is. I see how it
Just a
is.
second. No, I'm gonna go here.
Rude, uncalled for, unnecessary. Really? On the little island that is part of this. Nice.
No.
Plunking it down in the water.
Yeah.
Okay, that was this tree? So you used a 5.
I used a 5er.
That seems bold. Unnecessary. So I think I'm not going to activate this tree. You know, that feels like a mistake. And I think that my 2 doesn't have like
You have a 2 here.
extremely lucrative things. I think I'm going to use a 6. And I'm going to take my 6 leaves here. They are going to fall away from this one. They're going to fall here.
Ouch. Ouch.
It hurts.
It hurts.
It hurts.
So much.
I mean, I think you're going to cover me up with these either way. So I'm not sure that it matters. But, Jesus. Calm it down there. Wow.
All right.
So you go first again because you played the lower number.
Change the wind.
Sure.
All right, so
That away with a
yes,
3.
left an easterly wind.
With a 3.
A 3.
Not that guy, probably. You could use a 2. Oh, you don't have a 2. Mm-hmm.
I will go with a 6.
I want to talk to the manager about a refund. Get out of here, Max.
No, a 4.
They're arbitrary internet points. They're worth nothing.
Go with a 4.
Always did strike me as a Karen, though. So which one are you? That one.
This one.
With a 4. Come on now. That just seems uncalled for. I don't think that's the path, honestly. I really...
Oh, I should have played a 5.
Well...
I didn't.
Unfortunate. I mean, if you want to change to a 5...
No.
Oh, you don't have a 5. You don't have a 5.
I guess I don't have a 5.
So. Okay. Well...
Is this getting serious now?
No.
No?
But,
I see more yellow than red.
Oh, you just played.
Mm-hmm.
Surely. I'm going to use my 3. And, my 3...
3 for 3.
3 for 3. 1, 2, 3. That's my path of glory. Get the hell off of it.
Oh.
Right.
Alrighty. And the wind changes direction. I think I still...
I played the lower number.
Did you?
You
You
played
just
it-
paid...
you
Oh,
play-
you
you
paid
played
a
a
3.
4,
Yes,
right?
this is true.
I go first this time. That away
Mm-hmm. For 4.
with a 4. Mm-hmm.
Here or here.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So
Pretty clear sailing.
it's true. But I think I'm just going to play my 2.
Wow.
And I am going to go like that. And like that. I'm going to call it done. Easy
Wowzers.
peas.
Easy peas, hey?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm okay with it. It's a good little, calm
Yeah.
day music.
I'll go with 3.
Well, will you?
I will.
Okay. Rude.
Mm-hmm. Had to do it.
Beg to differ. But that's okay. So I can resolve anything. It just
Yes.
has to go that direction. Okay. Which is somewhat
Satisfying?
unfortunate. But it is I think I have one problem that I'm not going to discuss right now. But find a way.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to use this 5. But I am only going to need 4 pieces. Because I am going to eradicate the cruel
Wow. Ow.
yellow menace down here.
Ooh.
Here you go.
Okay.
Or, well, wait. Yes, it is yours, because I went first. And what do I got left? A squirrel, a 7, and an 8. A samey.
Very samey. Alrighty.
Going
And
that
I'm
way.
going that way. Ready.
I feel like there's a... this is going to be painful for me.
Hmm.
What you thinking? A 6, not a 7.
And I'll go.
Mm-hmm. Almost there. 4, 5. Interesting. Played that differently than I. You gonna take your tree off the board? All right. So I played the lower number. And the wind is going this way.
Yes.
So I think that I'm going to play this 8.
Really?
Mm-hmm. What else would I do up here?
Wow. Ouch.
Eradicate that.
I do
menace.
not like how the board is looking.
I mean, I think you get to respond now, right? Over here, probably. Maybe here. Maybe it's a squirrel move. I
Okay,
don't
so
know.
we're still going
This way.
north.
Down. There's no relation. When we rotated the board, down would still be down. North would not be true anymore.
North is always behind us.
When we're
sitting
seated here. But if we did
yes.
this,
Oh, stop
it would
it.
not. Anyway,
Okay, all right,
Just saying.
all right.
Down is always down.
There you
James
go.
would play that 8, just that kind of guy.
Yes,
it's true.
he is that kind of
It's-
guy.
It's true. You know it. You know it, Max. We've played games plenty.
I have a few problems.
Yeah, I got
Yeah, I
lots of
do.
problems.
I have a few problems.
My problem's your attitude.
All right. I am. Oh, I just hate to do this.
I don't think you hate it. I think that's a cover story for what you absolutely adore, which is, I mean, I know what I'd do if I were you, but I'm not.
No,
So
you're not.
no, I'm not.
I want to save some stuff.
Cool. You save.
Wow.
You're gonna squirrel.
I'm gonna squirrel,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna. Just hurts so much because I.
So squirrels can go on top of leaves. So at the very least, you might as well put it there if you're going.
Oh,
to
it doesn't
red.
matter.
Well, but you sure.
Well-
Why not take one of mine away
Well,
when
it's you're still gonna win that.
maybe?
Yes.
But,
Okay, I'll squash
Like on
that
principle. Yeah.
Leaf. There you go.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay, so you go first for the
Wow.
next one because the squirrel counts as a 1.
Okay.
So it's you going that way.
Yeah. Me going that.
Mhm.
But Reed doesn't. That's a 7, I think.
Yeah. weird. I don't.
I had fun with that.
I'm glad one of us had fun. There you go.
Oh, she wrote.
Did it? That was this tree.
Yeah, that tree.
All right. So, I will play my 7. Well,
Sucks.
what do you mean? It's all I got left.
No,
It's. What else am I gonna do?
I made a mistake. I should have played the other card.
I was
Or, like,
surprised
I should
that
have.
you did it that
I
way.
had planned that all along, and then I
Oh.
failed.
Okay, these become hard to
Yeah.
stack.
You are just walking away with this game. Let me help you. As long as you're on top of that large stack.
There we
oh,
go.
oh my God. I don't see any yellow.
I know, me
Oh my
either.
God.
There's a quite a lack of it.
I
but,
should have
but-
all along. A few plays back, I'm gonna save this big one for when we go here, and I'll
Yeah.
wipe these all out. And then I went east with the wrong guy. So like this is just.
So I go first.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Well,
And
Yes.
I'm gonna squirrel right here.
just drive
He's just
that
he's
nail
just taking a
in.
big dump right all over your stack of
Ow.
leaves.
All right.
And it's your go with your. I mean, you listen.
I can't
listen,
do much.
You have the last move. You're going that way.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah. Like I said,
Ooh.
mistakes were made, but I want to make sure I'm at least here, and I'm at least.
I mean, you're in that one, yeah, but it doesn't make. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could tie it. You could tie it here.
Yeah.
It makes no difference if you play it there. You play it there.
Limit the hurt.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, mistakes were made.
Okay.
It
Okay.
was-
So
why do I have so many? Oh, I know why. Yeah. Never mind.
because this
Yeah.
last turn was
I couldn't play.
unfortunate.
Yes.
Okay.
This
I
is
think
gonna hurt.
I think this is bad because these are worth more, and yeah. So I get 8 points.
Yes, you do.
Right.
5.
I get 5.
Yeah.
And
Ooh.
you get what?
3.
3.
And you
Okay.
get 5.
Yes.
Oh, we should have taken this.
Oh,
Did you
yeah.
not?
No, I did.
Yeah.
That was my squirrel.
Oh, okay.
That was for my squirrel.
So here you get 5, and I
Yes.
get 3.
It's rough,
Yeah,
Mom.
it is rough.
It's looking rough.
This is a tie.
A tie because
So
no one's
4.
over here,
Yeah,
so
4.
we each get 4.
Yeah. And then another tie for the black here.
Right.
And then you get 5, I get 3. Oh
so
my
I'm
God,
at
this
51.
hurts. Yeah, and then just take another 16 because you win the green, and yeah, I don't even want to know.
Okay.
It was a
Slaughtering.
slaughter. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made.
But I had fun.
I did too.
So,
I
like this game. Mm-hmm.
I liked this. It was fairer with the result, like resolving the lower number thing. There was some intention there about like it
Yes.
was another
Yeah.
consideration because like
Yeah.
I think
Opportunity
like
cost.
like it's just
yes.
another
Yeah.
thing to consider. Do I want to go first next turn? I tried
Both ways.
to go last toward the end, but it didn't really work. What I did that I think was really successful is I got both of these corner spots, and I tried to make sure that I saved those for my 7 and 8, so I
So
could just
you
like
could-
blah, blah, blah,
yeah,
and like
yeah.
in the second half, so I'd for sure be covering stuff up.
Yeah.
Right.
That was good.
I have few problems, but nothing a lottery win couldn't fix. That's fair. That's fair.
Isn't that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I liked Bosk overall. Okay,
did-
of the two, because we played 2 games today, I would say I clearly favor Bosk.
So do I. So do I.
Bandada was like an interesting idea. It didn't feel nature related whatsoever, and I would overall describe it as like pretty forgettable.
What would you rate it?
Right? Like on a 10?
Yes.
If I was rating Bandada, it's probably a 5.
I was going to say 5 as
Right.
well. And what would you rate this?
I think that this is like a solid 7.
I would.
Right.
I was going to give it an 8. I enjoyed it,
I
even though I
like
got
this game.
slaughtered this
I
last game.
wish there was like I'm curious about how this would work, particularly this last phase, the leaves with more players. I feel like this. I have a sneaking suspicion that this would feel a little bit like frustrating or too random with 3 or 4 players. I don't. That's
you
a
would
guess.
constantly just be
Covering up.
stomping
I mean,
on people.
The areas are larger, but I feel like the overall feel is like if I'm going to put out 8 leaves, then probably by the time it gets back to my turn, they're all gone.
They're all gone.
Right?
Guaranteed.
And
Guaranteed.
I mean, it might be a little different because you have more competition on the grid. Maybe your trees are placed a little more poorly. I don't know. But overall, I feel like I'm curious about that. I don't know for sure. But at least at 2 players, it was a nice light game.
It was a
right?
cute 2-player game for sure.
Yeah, totally. It was
peasy.
And
yeah.
also I like the fact that it did feel like this is strictly speaking like this is an abstract game, right? But it felt, or maybe not. Well, it's kind of abstract. Anyways, it felt like thematic. Like the wind blowing thing introduces like a degree, not even of randomness, but like whatever. It was a thematic way of like you couldn't Bandada we could have made about pasta. You couldn't make this game about pasta.
No.
Right?
Yeah, the theme worked.
It was like appropriate, which is like a rarity in lighter games, right? It's really a lot easier for heavy games to be thematic because generally with more nuance, you have more opportunity to be expressive, to do things that feel like they're the thing you're doing.
Yeah.
Right? And I feel like this got it pretty right for a light
the
game.
wind really affected gameplay.
Oh, totally.
Like, you know, that was the whole focus more so than the trees. It was the cause and effect of the wind, I think.
Yeah. And it's interesting because I feel like there was some, I'm just going to put these in here.
Loose?
Yeah, it'll be fine. Where are they going to go?
Lady Op Cost isn't going to like that.
I feel, nope, too bad. She can fix it later.
Yeah.
It's up to her. But yeah,
no heart.
I feel like the tree placement was interesting because it definitely affected, like, you know, I think we both learned lessons in the first game where it's like, oh, if I put these both, like, I can't just be responsive to you because if I end up with both my ones on the same side of the board, that's going to suck.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
At some point.
Well, the type of placement, the way we placed in the second round
was much better.
was much more strategic.
Yes.
I made a huge mistake near the end. I had in the back of my mind, oh yeah, I'm going to save my 8. I'm going to go right across the board and wipe out all that red.
Yeah.
And I ended up doing a similar move with, you know, less gain.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Take a picture of this while it was set up.
Oh.
Oh well. Big fail. That's okay.
There you go.
But yeah, overall I think that this was
It was fun. A lot of fun.
yeah, these were fun games. I'm glad we played them. That's 2 more games off the, you know, the old shelf of opportunity there.
There you go.
A little bit less sitting on it. So that feels good.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like, yeah, I guess that's the difference. It's like Bosk is a game that I can imagine, I can see myself playing this in the future. Like I would play this with the girls, for instance.
The girls
right?
would enjoy this game.
Or just for like a little low-key lighter game, I would play this,
Yeah.
right? I'm probably never playing
No.
Bandada again. This is like for me, I think that Bosk is sort of like probably on the cusp where it's sort of like it's like take it or leave it. If this game left my collection, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
Right, because we have a lot of games.
Yes.
Right. Bandada, I think I will get rid of.
Yeah,
right? I'm glad we played it. It was an interesting experience.
We needed to. Especially, you kickstarted this, right?
Yeah, and yes, totally. And I'd love like the gameplay loop for Bandada could totally be used for another game and expanded upon a little bit, and I think that would be great.
I have a question.
Oh, okay.
End of game question. Why, when you kickstarted this game, what intrigued you with kickstarting this game? Like you must have had some idea how the playthrough was going to come together.
It's interesting.
And yet you're
it's interesting.
kind of disappointed.
One, I would say, like, I've given up on trying to assess whether games are good based on Kickstarters.
But what made you kickstart this game?
Because it was like the first game from a small designer and it had
okay.
nice art, and I thought that was, and it was like, you know, moderately priced, and I thought that that was worth supporting.
But you
right?
can appreciate the art.
Oh, totally.
Right?
And like
beautiful cards.
And this is like, I'm pretty sure that this is this guy's first game. I'm gonna actually look. Let's see here. Luxury of having this. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah.
And look at the. It's not his first published game. Okay. I was wrong. Thought it was. But anyways, regardless, I'm okay. He's got a couple other ones that have. Maybe it is his first published games because all of his other ones have like no ratings. So they're probably games that he made, but you know, print and play or something.
You should make a game. You could. Like, you're surrounded by thousands of games.
But I think that, you know, like, people who are good at playing soccer might not be good at making a game like soccer that is fun to play. Right?
Possibly.
I think they're different things, potentially. Anyways, I think that I like supporting, you know, small artists and independent games. I think that one of the things that's been really interesting to see as somebody who's been playing board games for a long time is that the industry and how it works now is extremely different from how it was like 10, 15 years ago, right? So 15 years ago, Kickstarter didn't exist. And like one or two really exciting releases would come out a year. Like generally the publishing cycle has sped up like exponentially, right? Now it's like the number of games that if I looked on Kickstarter actively, the number of games I'd find each week that I'm interested in is literally equivalent to like 3, 6, 9 months 15 years ago. Like every major publisher would release a handful of games, right? And now there's just like hundreds of games every month.
Lots to choose from.
Totally.
But it is nice to support someone small rather than someone that's, you know, huge.
So Asmodee owns everything. Basically, they're the big, like they're sort of they're the ones who's not going to have their name on the box, but they're like, they own like almost all of the publishers, like grocery stores in Canada or telecom companies or whatever.
It's the little people that need the help.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Right, so anyways,
can appreciate that.
Yeah, like it's, I also just like games that like know what they're about. And this is just like a game with cool art and I liked it and whatever.
Cool.
You know?
That's all you need.
Totally.
That's all you need.
I am a big fan of variety. It's one of those advantages. Like that was sort of where I was headed with my monologue there about the board game industry. Years ago, it was very few releases that were interesting, and a lot of them were like really samey. Like, for instance, there's like, you know, the top 100 list back 15 years ago had like 50 games that were about trading in the Mediterranean.
Oh, yeah.
I made that number up. But the point is, it's like, oh, do we want to play Hands of Teutonica? Oh, it's about trading in the Mediterranean. You know, do we want to play Princes of Florence? Well, it's kind of got a similar setting. Like they were all like very, there was a lot of, It was very homogenous. And now there's like, you want to play a game about mushrooms? Got it. Birds? Sure. You know,
but the
space bees? Let's do it.
Let's go back for a minute. The game about mushrooms.
Mycelia. It's right there.
Yes. Didn't you learn something about the mushroom species as a result of playing that game? Cool art. Yeah. You learned about mushrooms that you didn't even know existed.
Also,
or what
it seems
they
like a lot
like.
of AI games are coming. Yeah. Quantity is bigger, but quality of those games. So that's an interesting thing, Risto, where I would say that that is something where the average level of quality went down, but it's sort of more peaky now because the great games now are better than great games for 10 years ago, broadly speaking, right? They're very board games are generally derivative, and like board games we publish now are better than games we played 10 years ago. When we played Puerto Rico, it's like, that's a fine game, but I think something that people really appreciate about it, and the people who play Puerto Rico and really love it, a lot of that is nostalgia, right? It's a 22-year-old game, and it kind of feels like one, right? It's not that it's bad, it's still good, but like, especially more complex games, 22-year-old games feel like 22-year-old games. We're getting better collectively at game design, but it's sort of like the high highs and low
The
lows,
lows,
right?
yes.
The highs are higher, but the
Lows are really-
well,
yeah.
I guess an important
Yeah.
difference is that, like, in the past, you had to convince a publisher that this game was good enough that they should publish it.
Yeah.
And they would play it and they would have ideas and they would usually change the game significantly. They might make you retheme it. They
Yep.
might change mechanisms. Now you just have to convince a bunch of random people who can't actually get the game in front of them. You just use marketing to
Yep.
convince them. And that's an easier thing to do.
Wow.
Right? So it's different.
Is that good
Right.
for the industry though?
Well, I mean, it's good in terms of dollar value.
Mm-hmm.
I think overall, I'm not buying any games this year, and I think that I have plenty. And I think that what I'm experiencing is what a lot of people are experiencing, which is really like kind of fatigue, this Kickstarter fatigue. I was mentioned this when I was playing Iridia. So Iridia is a campaign game. It's probably going to take me half the year to play through Iridia.
A lot of hours.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's like, if I see a Kickstarter for some big box game that has 200 hours of content, that's actually to its detriment. When the hell am I going to play that?
Yeah.
I already have 5 of those sitting on the shelf, so it's going to take me like 2 years to get caught up to the point where I could actually play a new one, right? So yeah, it's sort of like, it's a weird place to be, but I definitely personally am experiencing a real fatigue where I have lots of games. I'm surrounded by games that are
Yeah.
good, that need to get played, and I don't need new ones, but I have to actively suppress the FOMO, the fear of missing out, right? Kickstarter sales pitch, that's the thing. You have 30 days, buy it now,
Buy it.
or you're not going to get it. You want the deluxe thing, you better buy it now, or you're not going to get it.
Yep.
You know, we'll sell this to you later, but it's going to cost you twice as much, right? It's
Yeah.
a
You gotta
little
spend to save, right?
you can't afford not to. There you go.
Exactly.
I would say that presently the industry is a little predatory,
Yeah.
and I don't care. Right?
That's fair.
Wouldn't you ask, is it a good game or would it scare new people away? Something like Wingspan looks nice, but it would scare someone away. I'm not sure what you mean. I find Wingspan, maybe I just don't understand. Wingspan I feel is extremely inviting, but I don't know. I don't know what you mean. So what was I going to check? I was going to check something, but I don't remember what it was. Anyway, obviously not that important.
You're looking to see if this guy had anything
Oh yeah,
else, but we've already discussed that.
I had done
yeah.
that originally,
Yeah.
but
Something
because you
else.
mentioned mycelia, I was going to see, as I reached out to the designer
Oh.
and asked them if asked them if they'd chat with me about the visual design of mycelia, because I think I'm going to make
that
a
would be
video
cool.
about it.
It's been a while
so-
since you've done a review of.
Yeah, I'm working on one for Veil Wraith for
Yeah.
this week. That was the game that I played on stream last Sunday. With the gray one, the monochrome.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah, I know you didn't.
I didn't like it because I need
Contrast.
contrast.
Yeah, and it was like
it
honestly,
didn't
it
bring
was
me in.
it was
it was
a little
hard to
bit.
watch.
It was a bit. It wasn't a great game for streaming
no.
because of that reason.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't realize it's very, very gray. It's not just black
But-
and white. It's specifically gray. There's a lot of mid tones in
Yeah.
it, and it makes it really sort of flat and hard to see.
Yeah,
Right?
but I think beyond that, if you had, rather than playing on your nice op-cost mat here, if you had changed it and gone with a black mat just to get
This is black.
Oh, sorry, a white mat. I meant to say a white mat. So then at least these dark gray washed out cards would have popped off of.
I think
like,
that would
onto
be
this-
hard to see.
It was
weird.
awful on the black, on gray, on black. It was just too much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell me how you really feel. Jesus. Okay. So, hey, thanks for that follow. I definitely cannot pronounce that name, so appreciate it though. I like Mycelia, but not the one you played. I have played the other. Yeah, that was the weird thing. I was rambling about this the other day. It's like board games, it's weird. They go in like these weird streaks where it's like in the last 2 years, there's been 4 or 5 games published with the name Mycelia or Mycelium. And it's just
That's a
like,
little odd.
doesn't that seem weird that like
Yeah.
nobody's ever made a mushroom game
Yeah,
and then
until
suddenly
all of a sudden,
everybody
yeah.
is? but it's like a common thing. It's like it was zombie games, and then
Yeah.
then it was games about
a theme.
birds. I mean,
Yeah.
Wingspan came out. It was like a very surprising success, and suddenly everyone was publishing a bird game, right? You know, that sort of thing. So, anyways, so what I had meant to talk to you about off camera, but I didn't, so we'll just talk about it now. Are you available next week?
I'm not. I've got a conflict, unfortunately.
So no stream
No
next
stream
week.
next week.
What about the following week?
The following week, not a conflict at all.
Okay.
Good to go.
So we're gonna skip next week.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back with games starting with C. The following week.
Sounds
When would
wonderful.
that be? When would that be? Hey, welcome in. Calendar, because I think better. The 27th. We'll be back on the 27th of February with another game with Grandma, something with a C. I don't know. I don't really actually have one in mind, but I have been doing a good job of publishing my schedule. So if you're interested in what we're going to play, I will be publishing it on the Discord in advance.
Cool.
There's the social links right there. Thank you, OpCostBot, right on time. And with that, we're going to quickly find a place to raid and wrap up here. Raids in the board game category are sometimes a little crazy.
During the day.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, daytime is pretty popular. But if we got anything, one of the challenges is we like this sort of time earlier. There's a disproportionately high number of like European streamers. Amanda Panda is playing a game, but we did raid her last time, so let's mix things up. We're going to just pick the top of the list here, and we're going to raid into Holy Fire them. They are a mini painter. Looks like they're
cool.
doing something different. I think they're playing some video games today or something. I'm not really sure, but we haven't dropped in for a visit in a long time, so we're gonna raid there. And I'd appreciate if you gave them a follow. Looks like they're playing like some roguelite or something, Castlevania style thing. Anyways, day off for them. Funky glasses. Can't wait to see. But anyways, thanks so much for being here. I will be back here on Twitch and YouTube this coming Sunday. I'll be playing Inventors of the South Tigris. And we will be back not next Thursday, but the following on the 27th.
The 27th, yeah.
For a game starting with C. Is there anything? Do you want to play another lighter game? Do you want to play something heavier? Do you want me just to pick? Do you want me to pick something I think you're gonna like? What's the vibe? We need like a magic. We need like a magic 8-ball or something to help us pick what we should do.
Let's go something a little more involved.
Little more involved.
Little more involved.
Because we've had two.
Yeah.
I picked lighter games.
Yeah. Let's go a little heavier.
Okay. Can do.
Yeah, let's not go crazy, but middle of the road.
All right.
That'd be fun.
So we will be back on the 27th, two of us, for a slightly heavier game. We'll see you then. Hopefully, get an opportunity to work a little less, play a few more games, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.